Hey, kindness starts here. This your girl Quill, the one that keeps it real with that drill. Give you a thrill that is really real. What looks like can kill. Hey, welcome back to God's Kingdom of Tarot Show. Tarot Show. You better act like you know. All right. So yeah, they're obsessed. But they sit there and block the pathway. They need to go over there with that shit. Like when your kids get on your nerves, sometimes like, go over there and play, please. Well, at least that's what I do. I be like, go play. Even if it is not my own kid, I can tell them to go play. Kids shouldn't be all up in adults' faces anyway. Let me do my settings. And I do it for exposure. When it comes to my own child, but only so much. Like a child don't need that much exposure. Anyway, but yeah, so they obsessive ass is crazy. All right, they doing a lot of bullshit. Okay, they are having a temper tantrum right now. Okay, gone somewhere with all that shit. Go somewhere else. They need to go somewhere else. Okay, blocking the pathway. It's like they saw a celebrity and got starstruck, and the celebrity was walking, and then they got in front of the celebrity to try to say something to the celebrity, and they can't say nothing to the celebrity because they starstruck. And then so now they blocking the celebrity's pathway, and the celebrity like, oh bitch, well maybe not bitch, but are you okay? Okay, I gotta go. I'm actually on my way to yeah, you know, I don't know what to say, you know, I don't know what and then the security guard is gonna end up carrying them away out the pathway anyway, okay? Because this celebrity has things to do. This person has things to do. You have things to do, depending on who's watching, okay? Because these obsessed motherfuckers be up in here. Thank you for the first like, bonus blessings to you, okay? Yeah, like, that's how obsessed they are. But they need to go somewhere else with all that shit, okay? They need to go somewhere else. Bitches. Okay, y'all want to describe these motherfuckers? Yeah. Shout out to the 21 people up in here. All right. Thank y'all so much for y'all time today. However long you choose to stay. If you are new here, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in and trusting me to be your reader. If you like what you see and you want more of me, please subscribe. Join this tribe, this kingdom of God. We're building here through tarot. Yes, through tarot. And if you're OG God and Goddess here with us on earth and in the heavenly realm, thank y'all so much for tuning back in and trusting me again to be your reader. I'm glad you look forward to my messages. If you do, all right, I really appreciate that. I sense that energy. Okay, I sense it. I really appreciate that. I never knew in a million years this would happen, but yeah, so I was just telling the example about a celebrity about this topic, you know, like it's like somebody seeing a celebrity, they on the runway and they on pathway on their way to somewhere, okay? And then a fan steps right in front of the celebrity to stop the celebrity, and they can't say anything, they can't do anything. That's how they are in your energy with obsession, okay? And then the celebrity is like, you know, that's good and thank you, that's good and dandy and stuff like that, but I'm actually on my way to such and such, you know, so are you okay? Okay, because I don't know how to say this, you know, you may have to move, okay? And then maybe they won't even get to say all of that. The security guard's gonna move their ass, okay? Thank you for the second like, bonus blessings to you too, okay? Early on in the video, bonus blessings, okay? Yeah, and I be having to shout out how many people up in here. 6 people up in here. It was just 9. Because they be saying I'm talking to myself. They even went as far as putting that shit in the report. If y'all new here, CPS took my son and they're making it hard to give back. But the reason why CPS even showed up in the first place is, you know, someone who was a sibling to me, you know, and I haven't really spoken to this person in years, okay? Last time I spoke to this person was a few months ago. But going a few years, shit, I might as well win a few more, all right? Look, obsessed. She sent people videos and shit of when they approached my baby and me in a car while I was doing the video just like this. That's how obsessed motherfuckers are in y'all energy. Like, I don't talk to you. You don't want to talk to me. You don't like me. You don't fuck with me. Why are you even watching my YouTube videos? Like, you don't like me. You despise me. You shown me since I was a baby. You despise me. That's how deep my memory goes. And to help, thanks to help from some of these tarot people as well. These people who do spells, right? That's how they describe us. These jealous ass motherfucking hating ass motherfuckers. Do spells. Nah. Y'all rather be called the tarot readers then, okay? Because I don't got to do a spell. Thank you for the 3rd like bonus. Bless to you if you're still here. Wow, I got 3 people up in here. 33, okay? And that is a pivotal age. And I triumphed over that age. I don't give a fuck no more. And motherfuckers be thinking they know you so much. I haven't spoken to this bitch in 4 years. Practically 4 years. I wish I would have even never spoken to you. The last fucking word I said to her, a fat bitch. I called her a fat bitch, okay? Because that's what she is. How could you call somebody your nephew and you do something to hurt his mother? If you hurt his mother, you hurt him. No matter how you look at it. Motherfuckers be trying to be cool and act like and express concern about your kids but hate you. It can't work like that, motherfucker. Nigga, sometimes, thank you for running down on me, running down on me, with the surprise faces. Sometimes, me loving your kid is making me treat you better. Tolerate your fucking bullshit and disrespect. But nah, motherfuckers don't deal like that with me. Making fun of my son's name and shit. And then get mad because I nipped it in a fucking bud. And I said it to her with grace. And I even mentioned, I'm like, I've never made fun of your son's, your children's name. Neither one of y'all. It was 2 people. Yeah, I'm resonating with some tarot readers right now. Yeah, I'm confirming what y'all pulling out. Yeah. It's all true. You right. If you ain't trying to bullshit nobody and deceive nobody, and this is resonating, that's what's been coming out in your reading, you've been picking up, yeah, you right. Two grown-ass motherfuckers talking about a newborn baby's name. And get mad because I text her, and I know things could be misconstrued and misinterpreted through text, through tone, and all that type of shit. But the words I said, they just scared of words most of the time. These bitches be so fucking scary. That's why I don't like when fear come around. Fear starting to fucking irk my body. Give me aches in my body. That's how much I don't like that motherfucker. Whatever fear is. Fear don't even know what the fuck it is. A newborn baby talking about his name. Trying to create nicknames, basically to deliver underlying jokes, inside jokes. Nah. We're gonna stop this right now. Like, it's just so hard to pronounce. Just because it was different and you didn't think of it. You so caught up into being accepted because you got what normal society always have. But yeah, so yeah, and then all I said is like, I don't do that to your, like, I was like, yeah, and I even spelled it out phonetically. I'm like, just say it like this then. Took that to heart. She been having a vendetta against me ever since I said that. And more things happen after that, might I add. Coming in my house, holding my baby, and wondering why my baby cry more with you than your daughter. Energy be real. Like I said, I would deal with and tolerate disrespect from the parent because I'm caring or conserving, loving towards the daughter or the child. Because I understand it shouldn't go where I don't like the child's mother unless they gave me, legitimate reason and the child and me are both under the understanding. Probably we share the same reasoning why they probably don't really fuck with them. But out of fucking respect for your child, I don't fucking mistreat you like that, and I endure your mistreatment. But mine, I have a right to defend mine because he can't speak up for himself. He wasn't able to speak up for himself. So I advocate for him. Like I've been doing all his life. Like I said, he was a newborn. Talking about making fun of a newborn baby's name? How low could you be? And then get mad because even then, I didn't even take offense. I was just trying to address the issue. I was just trying to set the record straight. I was just trying to nip that type of stuff in the bud. I've endured a lot of mistreatment from this person. These people, actually. Both people. Both people. But I wasn't even trying to go there. And I wasn't even trying to make it so that there's more animosity. And this person didn't really apologize. And that's the one I addressed. Because I saw it on paper. But before that, I've heard the same conversation amongst both of these women or these people. Because anybody do this, y'all ain't no fucking woman, man, whatever the fuck you want to be called, to show honor. How could you be? And then she had a vendetta against me ever since, holding my baby, transmuting negative energy towards me, looking at me like she want to fight me in my house while holding my newborn baby. And then after that, my baby cried every time she would hold her. Energy be real. How you gonna hurt his mom and not think you hurting him? Energy. I ain't tell him to do that. I ain't put it in his ear. She whispers shit in her kid's ear where she really don't identify me as an aunt. But somebody who is not her blood or someone who is not documented as her blood, that kid calls her auntie so easily. But I don't get mad at that type of stuff. I just take note of it. But that was then. Now, both of her motherfucking kids retarded to me. Okay? Both of them bitches. Both of them. That's how disrespectful I'm getting now. Because you just disrespected the fuck out of my son. Pure hatred. That's hate. You were already talking shit about him when he was a fucking baby. That's hate. You have history of it now. That's proof. But I'm a problem. Some type of way. I've endured that. I've had to fight that. I've had to defend that. That type of situation that occurred. And yet she's still watching my YouTube videos. I ain't reach out to her and say, you should check out my channel. If I invite your ass, you ain't welcome. If you come across my shit, it's because you want to be there. So go your obsessed ass over there. Somewhere else. I don't even need to know about your connection. I don't give a fuck. Disrespected the fuck out of my son, and you gonna get mad because I told you the truth about your children? Over here coveting me. Now I've had kids in 11 years. I get the only baby in the family. And you trying even harder now with your fucking magic. But God gave you a rude awakening, huh? It ain't all easy and dandy how I make it look, obviously. You want my life so bad. How was that slop tasting? You know the fucking trenches I had to fucking climb out of? And you sitting over here. I'm running away from your motherfucking ass, and you sitting up in here not knowing what the fuck to do with me. Can't do nothing with me. You revoked your own access. So you're trying to do everything you can to stay in my life and block my pathway, block my trajectory. Whether that includes my family or not. Get your ass somewhere else. And anybody else doing that shit, get your ass somewhere else. And y'all wonder why motherfuckers dying. Motherfuckers dropping like flies. I ain't doing shit. I don't need to. I want you out my motherfucking way. But I ain't making no motherfucking effort to do that. I'm not taking steps to do that. Motherfuckers be butt hurt over words. My words shouldn't be able to hurt you that bad. If it wasn't true. Truth hurts, but it's gonna set you free, motherfucker. But you're gonna lose that motherfucking freedom if you fucking try to attack the truth. Because again, truth hurts. Boundaries. The law of attraction. See? Law of attraction coming out for obsessed ass reading. They manifesting you. They so focused on where the fuck you are. What the fuck you doing. How they could get some of that. And then we'll get there and be just nothing but an obstacle. Nothing but a deterrent. I don't want to run an obstacle course. I wasn't running an obstacle course. I was walking down the red carpet with my gown. I'm not even fucking prepared, bitch. Process your feelings, though. See? Tell them motherfuckers what it is. Go somewhere else. Tell their ass just like that. Go somewhere else. You better come time around. Call them and tell them, come on, help you. Come on, come on, come on. You better mind your own. Mind it. And get out my zone. Okay? I think about that song when I'm thinking about somebody needs to really mind their own. Don't focus on me. Oh, don't focus on me. It's early in the morning, and here you are here trying to do magic. Is clear. I'm tired of this shit. You just won't quit. You need to sit right over there. Oh no, I won't deal with it no more. You just need to focus on you. Quit focusing on me. Okay, I just made that up off the dome. That's H.R. H.E.R. Okay. Hey, I think that's how you say it. I don't know, or is it? How do you say it? Is it H.E.R. or I don't even know how you say her name. But see, that's a celebrity. Okay, what was I singing before that? I feel like I was singing something else, but yeah. Yeah, Erykah Badu. And her name to me means, Erica, you bad. You bad. You bad. Oh, you mad that you never had love. You never got it. And you just know how to, you a bad girl. They gonna prove it to you. You just gotta promise that You leave us alone because we got our own issues. And you are committed to making us quit it. And you need to admit that you are upset with us, with us. Go ahead, be mad, but over there to you. I was trying to remix Wale and Tiana Thomas. Are you bad that I never made love? I never did it, but I sure know how to fuck. I be a bad girl. I prove it to you. Yet I promise that I'll be good to you, cause I have some issues. I won't commit. Not having it, at least I can admit that I'll be bad now to you, to you. I'll be good and bad, cause I'll be bad to you, bad. I never made love, I never did it, but I still know how to. Bad girls ain't no good, and the good girls ain't no fun, and the real girls want a smart nigga. Sometimes want a thug. Dun, dun, dun. I did a reading about that not too long ago. Okay, a thug persona is not needed. Okay, one could be blunt. Okay, it starts off that way. One could be blunt, but must act with care. So you could express your feelings. It's saying process your feelings already. You know, you could do all of that. So check out that video if you haven't already. Or if you did and you need some more messages, because it's coming back up again for a reason, okay? Something is relevant, okay? But yeah, so and then even in the song I was singing, you know, well, I made up. It's like even them, it's like when they don't quit, they're trying to make you quit. It's giving me like when you working on something in a class, or kids are working on something in the class, and then they see you working on your stuff and they see it's probably coming out better than theirs is, like, and they were already working on their stuff. They're tending to their stuff, like they're focusing on their stuff, and because they look over at your progress and see it's good, you know, they start, you know, they'll still be like kind of working on their stuff, how they hand on their stuff, even covering up their stuff, and then they poking at your stuff, trying to destroy your stuff. That's what they doing. Obsessed ass. But why is obsession producing that energy? Why you just don't be obsessed somewhere else? Okay, lock yourself up in the fucking room, because that's what you feeling like now, huh? And be obsessed there, okay? Create a shrine, okay? Just don't do it for black magic. You can't stop looking at me? You can't stop what? You're hearing me what? What is it? Go create something. Yeah, I went to this bitch house, all my pictures on the fucking wall. But she don't like me. All my pictures on the wall. I don't know if she just did it. It could have been she just did it. But even that, why are you trying to show me that? I had a bunch of my pictures on her wall. She got pictures I ain't even got no more. This is how they be, y'all. It's crazy. Your commitment is being tested, and that's how they say, I won't commit. I'm not having it. At least I can admit that I'll be bad now to you, to you. And I'll be good in bed, but I'll be bad to you, bad. Yeah, somebody saying like I could never commit. I could never be faithful. Like telling you right then and there, okay? If you choose to proceed, that's you, okay? And the bitch I was just talking about, the main bitch in this story, her first husband was named Tyrone. She married this nigga. He already had a kid that he was burdening her with. He showed her every fucking thing he needed to see. He told her to cut off my phone that she was paying for. So I tolerated a lot of this stuff because she would buy me things. And I acknowledge that. I appreciate that. I gave her respect until she lied to me. Now that's disrespectful. Now we both on the even field of disrespect. We showed up as disrespect now. And she think just because she older than me, I just supposed to be like bowing down to her and just accept things. Nah. I don't give a fuck who you are to me. You gonna respect me or get the fuck on. Or get served up these words for that disrespect. Because during those times, I didn't believe in hurting my sister, hurting any family I had. I was adopted. If y'all know, I wasn't in that. If anything, I protected them from any hurt, anything. Like, even if I knew I would lose a fight, I would still fight for them. And I hardly ever lost. Motherfuckers never dogged me out. Only one bitch hit me with a fucking bone. And check this out, y'all. This how much people have tried to transfer karma. But I honestly, sometimes I don't understand how God would let it happen to me. But I don't question God, but sometimes I do. But in a most respectful way. Because I'm like, why would that happen to me? And, that hurt me. You say you're going to protect me. But anyway, that's besides the point. Thank you for the 4th like, and may God bless you just for that. So what happened with her, she was pregnant with her first baby with the guy that already had a baby, and she ended up marrying years later. And she called me out to her. She came and got me, actually, out of another state, basically, to go babysit his child. Okay, so she could work. He the most work he was doing it was a motorcycle club. That's the only thing he's done faithfully. Okay, he'll cook here and there, but that was only to reel her ass in, because she can't cook not a bit. Okay, bitch can't even bake the shit that's already fucking put together. You want to know how I like them cookies? Okay, but yeah, so all these red flags were presented. And then one day, because she told me I was supposed to come out there, and then instead of paying me like a consistent wage like she should have, because I did her hair, so she don't want to believe I'm good so bad, but no, I'm good so bad that she thought I called somebody over there to do the little girl's hair. And then told her I did it. I ain't getting paid for this shit. Like, money. She's like, because the parts all straight, because you don't know me. I had to grow up really fast, and I learned a lot of shit. But she would feel like this towards me, but then thinking I'm trying to deceive. Like, why would I think to do that? I wasn't even thinking to do that during that time. I was only 14 years old. Probably 13. But I think 14. But yeah, so I did all of that, and she told me, that's why I agreed to go out there. She was like, okay, so when we go places, because I've known her to, like, take me places when I was visiting. I mean, she would come visit, and sometimes they'll let her take me places and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, maybe, like, it will end up evening out. She was like, yeah, so when we go places, I'll buy you things and stuff like that. And every time I called in on those things, like even to get my hair done, she didn't really want to do that. And did she do that? I can't even remember, because I went back to the hood to get my hair done. Or did I do it? I don't know. But she probably did. I don't know. But either way it go, it was hard to get her to do it. It's so fuzzy. That's why it's so fuzzy. She didn't willingly do it. Thank you for the 5th like, and may God bless you just for that. She didn't willingly do it, knowing I did all of that already. And that was after I did the girl's hair. And I don't even hate her. I don't hate the girl or nothing. Like, see, I'm like, y'all do all this stuff to me, and y'all ain't trust me with kids and shit, because y'all know I'm not like that. But y'all know I have a hard time trusting y'all, because I already see how you treat me. And then you can't skip that. It's like, it's the foundation. Going backwards or something. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So I did all of that. And then one day we tried to go somewhere by ourselves and not include the little girl. Because he was finally at home. Because most of the time when we want to go somewhere, we got to take her. And she got to end up spending money on her, paying her way, and all this type of stuff. Sometimes she'll buy her more things than she bought me. And I wasn't even trying to compare, but I took note of it. And then so I'm like, I'm not really getting nothing out this deal. She let her dude or the dad tell her that I gotta leave. Like, I asked to be here. Like, I did something to even come, because she ended up spending money on me, but she was spending money on me because I've already done everybody's responsibility. Both of y'all responsibility is take care of the child. That's why she even arranged child care, knowing your ass don't even got no job. She was supporting this nigga, paying his bill, his cell phone bill, all that shit. And then when she got me a phone for my birthday, she only let it go by a little bit, and then he convinced her to get it turned off. It's too many bills or some bullshit. Like, it was just such a big deal. Thank you for the 6 like. May God bless you just for that bonus thing too. All y'all likes get bonus blessings, okay? And then, so her friend that does a lot of these fucking crimes or fucking acts with her, you know, she invites me to Louisiana. They taking me everywhere but home. They brought me out there, and I was only 14. Well, how much more are you gonna expect me to do? And then treated me like I just don't got nowhere to go. You took me out of a place actually where I have my own room. I come out here, I sleep on the fucking couch the whole time. Couldn't even lay in the bed sometimes. Not that I wanted to, but I'm just saying I ain't never had an option. Because she didn't want to show her room. It was nasty as a motherfucker. I saw it too. Never invited me to her room. Took note of it. Wasn't mad, but took note of it. But you over here trying to study me, thinking you know me. You don't know me. I don't have to know everything in your life and every day of your life to know how you handle things. That told me enough. So I'm sleeping on the couch, and then she had, right before we got there, she had a dog that she had to get rid of once I got there, and his ass left fleas everywhere. So I had fucking flea bites all over my fucking legs. Well, actually over my body, but a lot on my legs. And then she treats me like that. She don't think she gotta pay nothing, but she okay with treating me like that. She didn't even have to get there. She didn't have that many flea bites, because she didn't have to stay there all day. She was working 2 jobs at that time. Need I go on? You want me to focus on you? I will. So much. That 50-page text message wasn't enough. And all she got out of it, you said I'm a bad mother? What part are you going to address? Like, what part you had a problem with? What part wasn't the truth? Sent her a fucking 50-page text message. It probably wasn't 50-page, but she exaggerated. So I'm a roll with that exaggeration, okay? Obsessed ass. Yeah, say I'm a bad mother. I mentioned an instance where she let another motherfucker whip her child at 2 years old because her child peed on herself, while she sat in the living room and heard all of that shit. Whipped her with a belt, but called CPS on me. You so concerned about me. You so concerned about my son. And she whipped my ass when I was young. She whipped my ass when I was 3 or 4 years old. I probably was 2. But I couldn't step in and do nothing because I felt powerless. I wanted to step in and do something. I ain't like that shit. I wanted to curse her ass out then. But I was over her house, visiting for Christmas break. Really visiting my niece. She had roommates. This is her house. Her name was on the lease. She had roommates. But she duked up against me. These same roommates was a part of the group. Because I started talking about her really because I was trying to tell you guys, and somebody really invested in this story. Thank you. Because I be hesitant to share, or I don't want to feel like I'm venting, because like I don't like to talk about this shit. I really don't like to talk about this shit unless I have to. But this is the perfect time, huh? This is the perfect time. But her roommates, the ones that she let stay with her in the master bedroom, but had her sharing a bathroom with her daughter and their daughter. Their daughter couldn't even share their master bedroom or a master bathroom. But she treats me a certain type of way. I'm such a threat. I'm such a horrible person who needs to be stopped. Or was that a lie? I don't know. I don't know if that was a lie or not. But from my impression of things and how things have gone with her family, that family, and that was her ex-husband's, still at that time, ex-husband's people. She got a whole house of they ass. Gay in the master bedroom. But I'm trying to do something against you. And all I did was express that situation to her when she allowed someone else to whip her child. At 2 years old. When they're learning to potty train. So, if they peed on themselves, they can't make mistakes. We've been conditioned to not make mistakes, but I can't live that way. Staring at the blank page before you. Open up the dirty window. Let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions. Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. Only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Judge yourself with words unspoken. Live your life with one wide open till the is where the book begins. The rest is still unwritten. Yesterday, I also did a reading about like fake authority and stuff like that. And you know, different like places where they're faking, especially police men. They really not working at these jobs. They're working on plans to get you. Okay, they have hookups with people in these jobs to tear you down sooner or faster or worse or all that. And as I was singing that song, I was being reminded of a motorcycle club. And I was just mentioning a motorcycle club in the story I was just telling as well. And you know, like even because motorcycle clubs, they kind of run in herbs too. Some herb, okay, good. They run in herds, okay, or you know, like in groups and stuff like that. And most of the time, when they pull up to a certain subject or a person, that person is scared, and maybe it is because of the numbers, but it's like that energy, that intimidating energy. Or most of the time, those meetings are to intimidate you. So someone. Also, that could be added to the list. I didn't mention that at all. I wasn't even thinking about that until now. So people, they could live in another state and know somebody who lives where you live, and they will contact those people who are in this motorcycle club and stuff like that in hopes to intimidate you. So watch out for motorcycles. And they ain't gonna run it most of the time, like especially if they doing this sneaky shit. They ain't gonna run it groups. But they part of that fucking group that runs in groups, you know, if you know what I mean. But you know, they scatter around like flies. It's giving me fly energy. You know, even flies represent spell work as well. If you don't know, now you know. Okay, you know very well, Biggie. Okay, thank you for the 7 like, and may God bless you just for that. And I was thinking Natasha Benefield. So those names, initials, nicknames could be significant as well for the beginnings and the endings of their name. And so, you know, so I was just telling that story because people be obsessed with your energy and want your life so badly. They will try to project their karma onto you. And I was getting to, you know, like I understand, because first off, like I come from always the point of, knowing that God means well. But there's been instances where I'm like, you can't mean well for this. I know you can't mean well for this. You couldn't help me avoid this. Like you couldn't protect me from this. But I'm not gonna focus on that because don't try to say my thoughts. Stop it. Okay, I'm stop it. Okay, don't do it. Stop it. Okay, stop. I feel it. I feel you taking my thought. Okay. But yeah, so people will be obsessed with your life and try to project their karma onto you. And sometimes God will let it go through. Only to show what's best and only to show how powerful you are, how strong you are. So there was a time with this person I was talking about in this reading a lot. She had a baby shower with the same guy that already had a child. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with having a child, but I have to point that out because if I were in the same predicament, she would have been judging me from hell knows where, okay? And making up shit about me if that was the case for me. But anyway, so she has this baby shower and her friend who normally do bad things with her against me, at least, like whatever those bad things were that happened against me, y'all have done them together. All right. That's the truth. I don't even have to guess if y'all doing anything else behind my back. The things that were able to surface and God allowed to go through, that's what I'm speaking of you guys on. That's what I label you guys as. And then they be talking about each other behind their back. Some of them get bold enough to say shit in their face. This is the girl I'm talking about, or the person I'm talking about mainly in this reading, the sibling. She said many things to this girl's face or this other person's face, and this other person will take offense, but won't confront her, won't defend herself or express how she felt. She would just tell me that it happened, but didn't stand up for herself. And these people don't miss a beat to hurt me. So there's been times I would even tell her as she's telling me, like, I don't think a friend should be saying that to you. And that's supposed to be my sister. I'm supposed to be having loyalty there, right? Nah. And then she has done things also to have my back against things that this sibling done to me. Like during that same visit I was talking about when the child got whooped, that visit ended in them calling the police on me. Her roommates called the police on me, and they're yelling at me, telling me to stop cursing. Just words. I ain't hitting nobody. I ain't threatening to hit nobody or nothing. Called the police on me. After she actually paid for my ticket to go out there. Even though I wanted to pay for my own ticket. She paid for my ticket to go out there and visit. And we get into this small argument, and then I even forgot what we were arguing about. Oh, get this. So they invite me to go to California. And I was in Vegas currently spending my winter vacation while I was in college, coming back from college. And so she wanted me to not spend that time in Vegas and come to her house. And she had just moved in and stuff like that. And I hadn't seen my niece, honestly. Yeah, I was about to say since she was born, but it was more times after that because I saw her a lot before I went to school that year and all of that. But yeah, so I'm always on board to see her, like, because I knew I went away to college. So anytime I could spend with her, I'm always down with it, And even then, like when I would visit, she was working all the time. So I was mostly watching my niece, but it don't look like to me, that's my niece. So I'm not looking at it as babysitting or nothing. Like I would take on the responsibility like I feel about my own son. But anyway, so, so I'm in Vegas. She offers me to come to California to visit for Christmas. And I was kind of hesitant because like I kind of wanted to sit there. I didn't want to travel. I already been traveling, and like it was just so much work. But like I said, I'm always down because of her. It was because of her. So I was like, fine. And then she said she was paid for it. I was like, I could pay for it because I have money. And she paid for it. So we're in California. I was only there for 2 days. They decide out of nowhere, her and her roommates decide out of nowhere they want to go to Vegas. And then they want me to go to Vegas so I could watch the kids. And my argument was like, I just made a U-turn basically. Like, I don't really want to do that, and I don't want to have to watch the kids and be obligated to watch the kids, So I'm just standing up for myself at this moment in time. They're mad because I'm not listening. Or I didn't take it, I didn't take it easily, submissively. I didn't submit. I'm sorry. I can't. I didn't want to. So, so I started expressing myself, and I threw a little cuss words in there, and they're getting mad because I'm cursing. And then one roommate started talking about my teeth, and all this type of stuff, just because I don't want to go back to Vegas where I just was. All of that just because of that. And she, instead of protecting me as a sister, or even being on my side because I'm your sister, you're telling me stop cursing, like that's causing a problem. No, it's not. What's causing the problem is that I won't obey. And they were trying to force me. And they was like, well, you're a guest in this home or some bullshit. And it was like, we're going to get the police to remove you. We're about to call the police on you. Call the police on me. So the other girl she normally commits acts with, her friend came and got me, and she was really pissed for me on my behalf. Like, how you gonna let them call the police on your sister? All this type of stuff. So, and she's done things before that to, prove that she was on my side. So I always looked at her as a big sister, so much that my sister would say I give her more respect than I give her. And I'm like, no. I treat anybody with respect that gives me respect. So you just seeing more respect growing, blossoming, presented at that moment. It's not that I'm comparing it to you. Oh yeah, you're way better than her because you do this. No, it never was that. If you would have started respecting me just like she was, you would think I loved y'all both the same. I don't know, but you wouldn't have no question. It wouldn't be no doubt. I promise you. I promise you. I just wanted to love my sister. But yeah, so that happened already. And then so these people, so she'd done that and moved in a house with these people. But before that, when she was pregnant with my niece, that she had a baby shower, and these roommates were a part of that same group that made her lock herself in a bathroom crying, and she called this friend that we're talking about. This friend had to come make them let her be out the bathroom. They bamming on the door, they like threatening her, all types of shit on her baby shower day. She said something so bad I don't know what happened, but this happened in the bathroom. Okay. And because somebody is probably embarrassed, ashamed of what happened to them, they want to treat it as if it never happened. So sometimes those situations, that energy of those situations ends up getting projected onto you. I did a reading about that. Projection is real. I don't know if it's a members only though, but projection is real. And this is that witchcraft that y'all don't believe in, always claim it is, whether we're doing it or not. This is witchcraft. That's witchcraft. You're trying to cover up so badly what happened to you. It's the truth. She didn't think I knew. I didn't go back and tell her until later. like way later. Because when her friend told me that's what they did, I wanted to beat all they ass. I really didn't fuck with them. So when I saw them even living with her, it didn't rub me right. And that's probably why I didn't mind even getting into it with them so much that they called the police on me. So some words. And then kicking me out of a house. Yeah, and that's what I kept arguing. I'm like, this is my sister's house. Like, how you gonna tell me to go? And that's why she wasn't the one that called the police. She just was scared. She was scared of them. They got the master bedroom and got her sharing a bathroom with their daughter. Bathrooms. These witches be doing a lot of fucking witchery in the bathroom, especially your toilet. She did that later on to me too. But before that happened, she so because she didn't want this to get out, she didn't think I knew about it already, because I knew about it close enough to the time it happened, but further away enough to not hold on to it as a grudge. Okay, if they forgave each other, I guess it must be cool. But like my switch clicked quick with them, because I knew the type of shit they was involved in, and I couldn't understand how y'all could make such a big move like this. A whole house. It wasn't even just an apartment, it was a house, and that happened while you was pregnant. But that ain't my business. You grown, you can make your own decisions. But don't be mad if I'm already mad because what they've already done, whether they did it to you or not. They've done things that show me their character. So she wanted to cover this up so bad, she projected that energy onto me, and it actually is the girl took the knife that I even just thought about grabbing. I didn't even want to grab a knife because I thought if we adults, we may be able to talk, because I don't get that mad over words to hit somebody. If I hit you, you presented a threat already to me. So I had to protect myself. I'm not going to hit you first. Whether that's yanking keys out of my hand to hurt my hand, you've hurt me. Just because you didn't touch me doesn't mean you've inflicted pain on me. That situation wouldn't exist if you had not done whatever move you made. So yeah, so I was like, man, we women, we gonna be able to talk about this, because at the end of the day, if anything, I was the most hurt by it. It was under my name in this situation. So I was like, like, if she do come, like, I could talk to her, like, we adults. We women, it's not like it's a man, and I feel extremely threatened as well. Like I'm always like, I'm not quick to pull a weapon out. I'd rather fight your motherfucking ass, okay? So you won't say that only reason why I fucking won is because I had a motherfucking weapon. All right? But anyway, so the girl ends up coming into the house. Her sister let her into the house. And she grabs the knife, a big old knife, and then pops open the bathroom locked door as I'm going into the shower and attacks me. And one of her hands are missing. So she was hitting me with that arm that had a hand missing, with bare bone. And God was telling me, and I didn't know that was God, but I knew the energy. I knew there was an energy that was telling me, don't hit her, don't hit her. And I didn't even think to hit her because I knew she had a disability, and I wouldn't feel good doing that. See, like I'm not gonna do nothing that is not gonna make me feel like I earned that victory. I'm too smart for that. Like, I want to feel like I earned it because I earned it. Not because some tool stepped in and helped me. That's why I say about these cards. I don't be needing no cards. I haven't used a card in a while, right? But I have been using them. But anyway, so hopefully this is helping somebody. I don't mean to focus so much on it, but yeah. So, that situation, it didn't even get that far how it got with me. But she wanted to cover it up so much that it unfolded worse with me. Because not only was she trying to cover it up, she was also trying to hurt me. And she knew that's probably the scariest she's ever been. I'd be scared too. That's why I wanted to beat their ass. I was so happy. They should have been lucky. But, I wouldn't have started it. But, they were lucky. I didn't even feel strong or confident enough to beat their ass. But I wanted to fight. I wanted to protect her. I was mad at it. If I hated her or anything like that, even if I consider some of the stuff she has already done to me before I heard about that, I wouldn't have felt how I felt. Trust me. Trust me. I don't need to be mad for you to like me. Trust me, okay? What's right is right, wrong is wrong. And my niece didn't do nothing. She didn't even get to show her face into the world before she had that attack and threat over her life. So, sorry, y'all. But yeah, so that's how energy swapping be working, Most of the time when bad things like that happen to you, and especially if you even wonder, how did God let this happen to me? Why me? Like that type of thing. It's a strong indicator. Somebody trying to hide something and hurt you. That's the only reason why it was able to land an impact. God telling me not to hit this person back. But God let this fucking situation get this far. I wasn't mad at God at the time. I was just, honestly, other people were mad at how much I wasn't mad at the situation. I was actually pitying this person because I didn't even know the extent of how blunt God could be with karma and stuff like that. But I knew, like, when things happen to me, other people get hurt. And especially in this situation, I'm like, it didn't even have to get this far. Like, I didn't really do nothing to you like that. And if anything, I should be as mad as you are. But these bitches be so obsessed with you. Then find out she was lying and saying she gave me $1,500 going around just to try to make it seem like I did something in order to deserve that. I didn't do nothing. If she gave me $1,500, the situation wouldn't have been what it was. I was Ubering at the time. I was on my way to Uber when they called me and said, yeah, your card is declined. You got to bring that car back. Or, it's over today and stuff like that. And I didn't even know my name was on there as the primary driver, as them to even take money off my card again. And I thought she is more aware of the situation and knowing her end dates and taking back dates. She paid me for what it was worth. It's like, so if you don't got the money, don't, give them their car back in time. Or even call me and let me know that you wanted it a little more. And then we could arrange something to make sure they get their stuff back in time. If we don't got the money, neither one of us got the money, like all of that. And she comes over there and attack me. I was even when I was calling her about that and I found out that my name was on everything and not hers. I called her and I even offered to, come pick the car up where it was. And I would take her wherever she needs to go after she's done with whatever she's doing that's causing her to not be able to bring the car herself. And she still comes in and attack me. And even when I took the car back, I didn't even know they had an option to bring me back to my car. I had to leave my car where it was. And she was with a guy and he said he should have bust the windows out of my car. All over because y'all can't pay for the car. I didn't know about the car. I was minding my business. But I had to take this car back. It's not like I took the car to use it for myself. No, I have to take it back since we can't pay for it. Because they thinking I'm trying to steal a car from them. They told me to go file a police report. And at the time, I thought we were better than that. Like, I don't cause unnecessary hurt to people. Like, maybe we're not best of friends, maybe we're not friends at all. But the situation is better that we could resolve the situation without even getting the police involved or anything like that. And I never know what people got on their record. That one thing could make them get fucked up for the rest of their life. Like, why? When we could resolve the issue right now. But those are the type of people I deal with. And the projection be real. When people doing witchcraft on you, like that situation she didn't want to happen to her, she's really probably wasn't over that happening to her. And I had nothing to do with it. I was even mad that it happened to her. And I am the next best thing to target that energy against. Oh, well, how about you take it? You didn't go through the things I've been through, so. Because a lot of her abuse, because she was the one that was nurtured. She got to grow up with her real family. I was in foster care and being abused. So much I'm relying on you to give me whatever you gonna give me. She didn't always shower me with gifts, but I didn't expect that from her. She was my sister. I didn't expect that from a sister. You know? You're not my parent, but I was thankful that was there. I was so thankful that the lady who adopted me, she started getting jealous. And lying to her and telling her, like, yeah, she always say, I'm going to call my sister on you. Like, never said that. She would make up lies in her head about what I'm going around saying. Not knowing I never said that. She is my sister. I understood, the difference between age. And then the lady who adopted me, she was like way older than a mother. She could be considered my grandmother. Just a young ass grandmother. So I understand, like the capacity of these relationships. But she would just make up things up. So it looked like I'm abusing the whatever my sister is giving me. Because that's when she would start, dwindling down on anything. When I got caught stealing. Well, I didn't even get caught stealing. I was the one that stayed. Everybody else ran and I stayed. But, when that happened, I was stealing money so I could sell candy to give me lunch, because she would never give me lunch money, but they gave her money every month to take care of me. I never got lunch money from her. There was a few times I could probably count on my one hand. She gave me an allowance, but it wasn't an allowance. If it's not, allowance is consistent. Allowance is expected after a while. Or you know what to do to earn that allowance. There was always a reason why. Around Christmas time, she found any reason why not to get us shit, okay? I didn't have a good Christmas living with her since I had a good Christmas at the beginning of living with her. Never had a good Christmas after that. Of her responsibility. There was only another good Christmas I had, and it had nothing to do with her. She didn't do nothing. She actually used that good Christmas as the reason not to do nothing as well. See? She always found a reason. Good or bad, right? But yeah. So she would lie. This adopted woman would lie and say, I was saying certain things, and she would listen. Because that sounded like somebody who didn't really want to do it anyway. They felt obligated to do it. You felt bad. You felt pity for me. So I don't give a fuck. Give me that pity. Okay? Give me the reward for that motherfucking pity. All right? I was appreciative. I don't care what you thought about it. I was appreciative. So much I never thought of beating your ass. I was so appreciative. I never thought of beating your ass until I got older. But I don't want to beat your ass. I still don't want to beat your ass. I don't even want to waste my time beating your ass, okay? Because I see you never got your hands laid on you, huh? Unless it was probably by a man, if that. Motherfucker, she fucking date. They be cowards and shit. I could square up in the fucking street with any of them motherfuckers. How big, how small they is, I don't give a fuck. And even if I don't square up in the street with them and fight physically, I could fight them with my words and have them fucking running elsewhere with their tail between their legs or projecting that anger onto her ass. That's why she'll get mad at me. Because they'll just project the anger on. Because I really couldn't be touched. And it's not because I was disrespectful. I was all this. I just didn't take no shit. I come out there for a summer. And he always thinking I need to, not do things that like a dad would want to do. Like, nigga, you ain't my daddy, okay? I don't even know you. I just met your ass. But because I could get along with all types of motherfucking people, she was even thinking like he could get to me more than she could. Like, no, anybody needed to get through to me. Nah, y'all just couldn't hang. Y'all just couldn't accept that whatever y'all trying to claim I'm doing is not wrong. But yeah, so she one day we were trying to go somewhere without his daughter because he was going to be there finally after not really being there all the time. And she barely paying me back. So we were going to go to the nail shop, I think. And she didn't want to take the daughter, or, we were acting like we were just going. And I think that was even the day I wanted to go see grandma or something like that. But it started off with her not wanting to take the daughter. She didn't even want to take the daughter at that time. Because again, it breaks her pockets faster. And, he even asked, like, why she can't go. Got a nerve to ask why she can't go. Like, why can't even she be just spending time with her sister? She didn't even have no kids at the time. Why she can't spend time with her sister that lives in another state? She see your daughter every day. But I ain't even get to tell him that. I didn't want to tell him that. I wasn't confident enough to actually approach him with that information. I was only 14. But it was a difference. Because then I didn't speak up how I wanted to. But she was supposed to protect her own damn self. Later on, she was already supposed to be protecting herself. And when that type of situation arises again, you was going to be able to protect yourself when you weren't able to protect yourself when you were pregnant. But because you don't know how the trajectory of your life is folding, that got to be on me. She does it everywhere. In every facet of my life that she's connected to. So I've ran away from this person. Didn't ask them for anything. I've been in shelters without asking them for help. They were not an option for help. Because that's how bad she hurt me. But let her tell it, I've done so much bad to her, and she knows who I am. How? Oh, I'm a motherfucker who stand up for herself? I'm a motherfucker who speak up? What else? What else you know about me? You don't know nothing else about me. You don't even know the type of men that I date. You don't even know the type of work I really do. You don't know. And you said so yourself. I told you about what I do in person. It was like, does this type of stuff skip a generation? Because all that you said just went over my head. I remember that. So she's, instead of taking out the anger that she didn't want to take the daughter, she gets mad and said, we can't go to, because I was like, well, if we can't go to the nail shop, can we at least go see grandma? I think that's what happened. and she didn't want to go see, she didn't want to take me, but she started yelling at me. But you're mad at another situation. You're mad you don't want to take the daughter, and now you feel bad if you go to the nail shop, because I don't think we got to go to the nail shop, or we didn't end up doing it. All from a person that said she was going to look out for me when we go places. And I barely asked for anything. And I had to spend a whole summer, basically, sleeping on a couch, getting bit by fleas to take care of somebody. And I didn't get paid for it, really. Like, I had my own room, had 2 beds. Back at home, had my own back door, access to the yard. I left also had my own phone line, landline. It may not have been a cell phone like you got me, but I had a landline. Had all that. And I earned that too. But, yeah, and so I'm like, you think I would volunteer to come out here or stay out here doing that? And they treated me like I just didn't have nowhere to go. No, you came and got me from a certain place. You at least saw the fucking house. Because we did have a clean house. But, like, all that type of stuff, like, she's done to me, and then she's when I would leave her alone, because during that time that this happened to me, with the girl with the bone, I hadn't been speaking to her for 4 years. I hadn't spoken to her for 4 years. And later on that year, I reached out to her. And honestly, I just reached out to her to say happy birthday. I didn't care if anything else went from that. And then she invites me to Thanksgiving. Then she filled her husband's head up with lies about me for some type of way. And I see all these pictures on the wall of me. And he's basically telling me, like, yeah, I'm always team Sheikah. I'm always team this. I'm always, like, and I'm like, so why are you sitting here talking to me? Like, you gonna be on her side anyway, no matter how wrong she is. Okay, that's fine. I respect it, but like, it does nothing for me. Why are we still having this conversation? He didn't remember that. I was like, then I even ended up crying, and then he says, like, what is it? And like, he asks me, like, why y'all can't get along and stuff like that, and and I tell them that, and I tell him why I believe it is, and stuff like that. And I end up crying and stuff. But my point was, sorry, I think my thought was stolen again. But my point was, so we were having this conversation, and she was like, well, I think, he was like, I think, like, because he's team Sheikah, I think, like, she's trying to do something different, like, because, like, she couldn't, like, you're here. She didn't have to, like, she could have, it could have been just anything else. But I'm like, she invited me, like, yeah, I acting like I was just like, I really need family. I really need family. Can I come spend Thanksgiving with me? Okay. I mean, with you. She invited me. And like I said before, I do not miss a chance to see my niece. So, like, all that, and I paid for my own ticket. Had an opportunity to work on Thanksgiving, because that's what I would have done. I'd rather be making my motherfucking money, all right? But every time I've been around, like, I guess they frame it like, like, I just needed to come here. I don't know if that's to let them give her permission to let me come because of all the shit she said about me already. I did a reading about that. But I think it's members only though. But if you're scared to go around certain people, or you feel a certain type of way going around certain people, it probably was a lie told on you. And that's what it was. But I would never, like, try to pursue it. Like, I love seeing my niece. I love doing that, but I don't initiate that contact. Because I know how she's treating me every time. She'll invite me and then treat me like that. Obsessed with my energy, obsessed with what I bring to the table, even though she don't really know all of it. But yeah, so thank you for listening to my story. I hope that even helps you out with understanding how people, if people are doing witchcraft on you in your life and stuff like that, that's a method they use. Okay. And some of them are conscious of it, aware of it, or some of them are not. They're subconsciously doing this because they're actually running the fuel, or the gas is the hate they have for you. So sometimes that hate starts announcing itself, speaking for itself, acting, moving around for itself before you even understand what the hate is doing. So that's why it's not really good to hate people and want like kind of follow us in their life. Like I said, she hates me so much. She's shown me so many things. That's only a little bit of what she's done to me. A little bit. Or what she let others do to me. She will always have her men come to talk to me. Like, could never talk to me one-on-one. And then if she has spoken to me, she don't say the real things. She will say the things that, like, why would you do that? Like, even those years, the first time we went years without talking, I never thought to block her. Never thought to block her. And she tells me when we reunite on Thanksgiving that she blocked me. That hurt my soul, honestly. That really did. Because during that time, even when I decided not to speak to her, I didn't wish no ill will on her. She said some foul shit to me, wishing ill will on me. My daughter would be a better woman than you will ever be. I remember those words verbatim. Lucky I ain't count them, okay? I probably counted them. If I counted them, I'm probably more forgiving of them. But yeah, I don't mean to laugh because she don't deserve my laughter. I'm laughing about something else. Similar, but never similar, okay? When I think of forgiveness for this person or these people that did certain things to me that wasn't near what you've done to me, I don't think of forgiveness in the same way. So you really scared. You're probably really scared because you know damn well I ain't forgiving you. But instead of just taking that like a fucking woman, you continue to do something. You continue to do something towards someone and their family, their baby, their child, a child. Let's not even put me in a child. Damn. Just because I won't forgive you for an apology you never gave? Or scared to give? I don't know. Could she be scared I'm just going to say words to her? Because I've never hit this bitch. I've known sisters who hit each other all the time. Like it's the fucking norm. I never wrapped my head around it. I didn't understand it. And then I know they're going to get back to, like, I know they're going to reconcile and shit like that. So I'm just like, I really don't understand why y'all hit each other then. Like, y'all know y'all going to be cool again later, right? I don't get it. Like, why would you run the risk of hurting them? Maybe even hurting them permanently and shit like that. Like, that's what I thought. That's what I thought about my sister. I have no reason to think about that in that way now. I have no reason. Those years were okay without you. She has the hugest martyr personality I've ever seen, okay? And everybody in her life. That's why she could even get kids who ain't really her relatives and shit to call her Auntie Sheikah and shit like that. But she'll buy them stuff. She was like, the last time she bought me for something for Christmas, she bought me a picture. Y'all. Not a picture of myself, though. Or anything I'm interested. Well, I'm interested in it, but it's like, why do I gotta pay for that? Basically, I'm paying for that. Like, I use my energy or money currency that allowed you to even want to do something for me in the first place. Whatever that was. I lost my chance at that by you giving me this picture. The picture was of her and my niece. She bought me pictures of her for Christmas. She wants to share what her and her daughter look like to me and considered it my gift. And then, like I said before, the ticket to visit her, I had already wanted to buy it because I could. So why is that used as a Christmas present? Like, I could have bought it then. What else you got? And I didn't get mad at it. I was just like, oh, okay. But she would buy these kids that would call her Auntie Sheikah. I forgot what she bought. She bought a kid. It was a big thing. I don't even know what it was. Was it one of those Game Boys or something like that during that time? This was like 2012, 2011. No, 2011. At the end of 2011, yeah. Yeah, whatever was in store, it was on a small scale. It was electronic that was on a small scale. She bought that for that kid. It ain't even, well, wasn't related to her as much as we knew. We were related to each other, at least. And I know that's a kid, though, but it's just like, damn, I get a picture. I get a picture, and then when I'm around, you expect me to babysit. Like, none of that is considered then. But yeah, so that's how people have treated me. And, that probably says a lot about, how God is validating how people have treated you, especially older siblings, especially if you were ever in the system, or, even if it was just for a little while. Something like that is significant, and God wanted you to hear, because I don't really like to share personal things, and because I know she watched me and stuff like that, and she's been sabotaging me from every channel, it seems like, not just channels online, but every way, every pathway. See, she's blocking the pathway everywhere I go, and I've done nothing but run from her. At not one point in time, I even thought to retaliate. I don't care to retaliate. I guess if anything, this is retaliation, because I know it's pissing your ass off. It got your blood boiling, huh? Boiling. I don't care. Just take it. It's just words. But it's the truth. It's the truth. You got to take it. It's hard. When you had all this time to sit with that information yourself. You were there too, right? Whatever you got from the situation. Whether you thought you were justified in every little action or not. She let the first husband even forbade her from going to my high school graduation. I ended up breaking down. I thought I was strong enough. I thought I was strong enough to accept that. And then a similar thing happened on my second graduation. But, I be appreciative of everything, because people have given me nothing, And instead, her friend actually, along with her family, because I ended up growing close to her family, her and her family, because of the bullshit she was putting me through. Like, and then, or how she would even divulge the information. Like, I'm like, why? And then even for the friend, although I appreciate her and her family, the friend throws it in my face, multiple occasions. Like, I needed that. Like, no, y'all had the option to just send me back like y'all did at the end of the second trip. Y'all had the option of then send me back. I wanted to go back, but I was just being obedient, and I was just being open to opportunities. I was only 14, so when her husband, argued with her, and she got mad, basically projected onto me. She didn't want to go see my grandma. And yelled at me for it and all this type of stuff. But she was really mad at him, how she couldn't handle him, how she was scared to handle him. But it all went to me some type of way, as if I couldn't stay there anymore. Again, she's paying all the bill, working 2 jobs and stuff like that. So is it either him being uncomfortable with me or her being uncomfortable with me? I don't know. I didn't care, And then even within all of that, after that happened, I even asked to go home. Like, because I normally like to get my hair done before I go home, like, and I had just gotten my hair done or something like that, when I would visit on my own volition or nothing doing with her. I had been back out there, I think 2 or 3 times before that, maybe at least once though. I know at least once before I came out there. And then even when I was out there, I was only around her family and her home and stuff like that. I didn't get to go and visit my family, my hood I grew up in, like who people would want to see me and stuff like that. I didn't really go to visit there. I only went there to get my hair done. And then she picked me up, dropped me off and stuff like that. But I didn't even have an option to go nowhere else but where she was telling me to go. Because she was making up the narrative. Whatever the narrative was, they didn't really open up to me. But I know her friend and her family had asked me, what is it with Tyrone? Did he ever try to get on to you, come on to you and stuff like that? And during that time, I didn't know some of the things he was doing is coming on to me. Because I just looked at it as him trying to exert authority over me, like I'm his, what would that make me? I'm his little sister, or, or he's my dad, or, stuff like that. So I thought he was just trying to exert authority over me, but, that type of shit stems from motherfuckers looking at you in a certain type of way. Because I just met this man. I ain't never seen this man a day in my life before I got in the car with him when they came and picked me up. So you shouldn't even think you could tell me nothing. You should want to tell my sister to tell me things that you think are wrong. You wanted to deal directly with me. So much that it convinced her ass to think that it's better that you dealt with me. So take what y'all want from that. But during that time when they asked me these questions, I didn't think anything of that. I wasn't thinking anything of that, or wouldn't even think to put that together, because I just saw the authority there. I didn't think he was, he had any ulterior motive, but that could be why. That could be why such the strong emotion. Sometimes when men don't want you to live around them, it's because they probably can't control their urge. Because every man I have lived with has come on to me. And I'm talking about actually living with them, even if it's for, a vacation or something like that, like this instance was. I didn't even know that, though. I didn't know that that's what it was. And I had been SA before all of that, way before all that, sometime before all that, in between all that shit. But they would do that in, like, when no kids were around, when no one was around and stuff like that. Or if someone was around, they were down to doing that. They probably put them up to it, dared them. I don't know. I don't care. But he was limited because his daughter was already always around. So he took that anger out in other ways. It's the same thing how when you turn a nigga down for sex, instead of them telling you they mad you won't give them sex, they'll make an impulsive move. Most of them will. Even if they say it's cool and all this type of stuff, they're going to make an impulsive move. You better be careful. I hope you got your ducks in a row. Especially if he the provider. Ooh. If it wasn't no financial abuse, then it's going to definitely be some now. Turn down sex. Watch. Hi, baby. I'm sorry I didn't acknowledge you during my reading. I was just trying to make a special effort to, make us feel connected, as we're separated. It hurts us and, and I'm just trying to remain strong and stuff like that. Yeah. So I was also even leading with comparing that situation and transmuting that energy, or people transmuting or projecting that energy towards you in a much more harsh way, as like God would let that go through to show you how powerful you are. Not only big scale where you feel like you could defeat the world, but like God was whispering in my ear, telling me not to hit her back when she's attacking me with a bare bone on my face. Well, not really so much on my face, but on my face. And I ain't even trying to sound all big and bad, because I'm like, that's one situation. It was hard for me to get over. Because I'm like, dang, why did it have to get that far? Why did I have to get hurt so badly for that? Like Jesus. Like, he was just teaching some stuff that he learned over the years. Why he got to get hurt for it? But God let it go through, right? Show you the power of God. So when I would tell people when she did this to me and I didn't hit her back and stuff like that, some people say, like, you're not a punching bag, or, you know, get defensive, like, you should have hit her back anyway, and stuff like that. But, you know, people who have an even balance of duality, they also added, you know, even though, like, this person said, yeah, you're not no punching bag though, you know, like, because I was like, she didn't have no hand, and, you know, someone was telling me don't hit her back and stuff like that, but she was like, don't let nobody treat you as a punching bag. But she was like, you know what, that shows you how strong you are. And I briefly thought about that. I'm like, I was able to take that. I was able to take a bone hitting me, and I couldn't hit them back. I was deterring it a bit, you know, like, to, you know, block it, but, you know, like, I couldn't hit them back. I felt helpless. And I'm still alive. I'm, you know, able to get up and walk up, and not, somebody don't have to help me up or nothing. I thought of that briefly. And then she tells me that as confirmation to show, like that shows how strong you are. And I was like, that's how I wanted to put it. But I didn't know how to put it, because I felt arrogant. You know, I felt, you know, like, but that's how I wanted to put it. I'm like, that shows how strong I am. I could endure that. And I can endure so much that I don't get in further trouble from the reaction. And I did do a police report on her, and the police told me straight up, yeah, it sucks to get beaten up, huh? They just looking at this as like two black girls had a fight, and this wasn't that. And she's done this to many people. Not the whole bathroom situation, but she's done this to people. And that could be why people could have called somebody like that on you, or, you know, us in the past, to do things like that to us, or pick fights with us. Like, she told me one day, the girl that did this to me, she told me one day, like, she came back really scared that she killed somebody. She pushed somebody off a balcony, and she wasn't sure that person, the girl, survived. And she was like, all I heard is, oh, like how she was falling down, like how the voice was. Done that. The man she was with at the time that wanted to beat up my car, because I'm taking a car that didn't belong to either one of us back, she would beat his ass, pin him up against the wall, beat him up. So she's done this many times. And then I've heard about her doing it at school, because we went to the same high school, and that's how we were connected. We went to the same high school. And I heard people would go get her to fight people. But I remember who she was. That I met her before she turned into that. I met her family, her grandma. I did her little sister hair. That's who I was roommating with. And I said some words to her little sister. And because her sister came over there looking for me, she thought I was scared of her sister. I just wasn't there. I was minding my business. After all that happened with the car, I just went straight to go Uber. I didn't go and be like, man, oh, I'm mad at what she did and stuff like that. Because she texted me, was like, you gonna have to see me, bitch, you know, and all this type of stuff, and went over her sister's house looking for me, though. And then it looks like I'm running, and I really wasn't, because I was on my way to go Uber before all of this happened. So I kept on with my path. See, they'll try to block your path and shit. Look at that. But yeah, and so thank y'all so much for listening. But yeah, so she's done that a lot, and I wasn't surprised. I just was surprised at why she wanted to do it. Like, why are we here right now? Like I'm not scared of you, you know, like, but, and then when I would hear about her doing it in high school, you know, I would be like, dang, people are really bold, and like, people are bold enough to not get in trouble, like, don't care about getting in trouble by hitting a disabled person, you know, like, but, and then I knew her before she turned into that. So I knew a lot of that she was doing. She was just trying to do that to prove herself, to prove that she was bad, and, you know, make people like her, because she didn't have that many friends either, and she ain't good looking. So to even be connected to me, and me considering that, because I met them at the beginning, her and her family. Her grandma was taking care of her, but she jumped on her own mama. And she only person who could get her off was her grandma. And she said, when she screamed my name, Christina, I felt like I heard God. Because you did. You beat up on your parent. So it didn't make me scared of her. It just made me know how bold she is and how much she don't care about getting in trouble. Like I was saying about the people who were actually fighting her. It's like, the first thing I'm thinking about, even if I'm gonna fight you, I'm not thinking about fighting you, because I'm like, I didn't know how much bones even hurt like that, but I understood the logic of it, you know? So I'm like, but essentially you're not really at the same advantage as me. But I could look at it as you got a weapon as well. But I'm looking at it more from that, because I'm giving you grace over here. Like, if I look at you as having a weapon, and now you got a threat, right? There's a threat. So now I'm going to disregard everything. But I stayed on this side because I heard God telling me that. God yelled at her, and I wasn't nowhere around. But God whispered to me. Yeah, she told me the story of her jumping on her mama. So it's like, she gets that mad, she would hit her mama. But I was like, even with us, I'm like, you just could have never spoken to me again, because that's what she said. Like, don't think we doing business again. And I said, do you think I want to? But people get mad at my words. Like, do you think I want to after this? And it wasn't business. It wasn't benefiting me. You renting a car that ends up under my name doesn't benefit me at all. Only thing it benefited me, I would say, because my account, I had an overdraft fee. It wasn't overdrafted. That's how good I was. It had an overdraft fee. You know, like, so, like, I'm like, oh, I'm not about to get no more fees. And I don't got no money there, so I don't got them. Like, that avenue is not open. It's closed. Like, when I could pay the fee off, you know, like, and use the card comfortably, I'll do it. But other than that, it wasn't like, oh, I need to get my card's fee removed and stuff like that. And honestly, I probably would have got it removed for free by going to customer service. But, you know, like, I just took took whatever it was, and then it was that. And when I went over, it wasn't a lie. And I used to hate that, because I'm like, if I'm going to get charged $35, then I need to go over $35. So it could be worth it. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, I hate getting charged $35 for like a penny, some cents and shit like that, because I just miscounted or something. Or, you know, like, or I forgot what's actually there, you know, like, but it's rarely times. And that was a time where I was juggling just so much, you know, at once, and trying to just get my bearings. So, you know, it was neither here nor there if that account was open again. So that's the only benefit I got. And I didn't even get to use the benefit. And even then, I was happy they didn't do an overdraft fee in that account, you know, when that happened as well. Or maybe I called and got that shit removed. So you see, it didn't go through. You ain't let it go through. But, you know, stuff like that, you know, like, I didn't even expect to talk about stuff about me too much, but, you know, it's a message. It's a message. It's a message for people. And, Hopefully you're not around, being who any of these people are, including myself, unless it was a good thing. Like, I'm not proud of every single thing I've done, but I'm proud of a lot of what I've done, because I try not to be impulsive, especially as a mature adult, or, even if you don't want to put maturity in there, that's my own objective opinion. But, I'm an adult, right? Like, as an adult, knowing what consequences I could face, certain things I just don't do. Like, and then if you catch me doing something, it's probably not hurting everybody in the world, or it's not hurting society, it's not impacting anybody but myself. So then if I decided to do that and it's going to hurt myself, I'm actually prepared that there will be consequences. And I will take them accordingly if they appear. But people would be trying to manipulate energy so well that they try to make those things come and give you consequences for no reason. When you're working on something, you're working towards that thing, and because they know that thing about you, like somebody could have warrants and shit like that. Some people around you, close to you, that know you got warrants, have probably done something to make you, be stopped, or, whether you drive or not, be stopped by the police or something like that happen. And it's going back to the fake authority, like, not all these policemen be real, but some of them do. I'm not saying everybody. And some of them are not real. And first of all, that's impersonating an officer. Second of all, if a policeman is helping this person impersonate an officer, they're both committing a crime. See how that hurts people? Like, there's a rule that you're breaking, or a law that you're breaking, and you're a sworn in citizen. Most of us came in through the birth canal. We didn't have to swear anything that we would never make mistakes or never try to deceive or anything like that. So we are allowed to make mistakes, and we will probably face the consequences for it. But we should just have to face the consequences for it. Tickets and shit, traffic stops, and all this type of stuff for people. People is doing stupid shit because they're obsessed with you, trying to stop your path. But they need to go somewhere else with that shit. And some of them, they got to sacrifice somebody else in order to get their shit cleared. Like, why should I be a victim, literally, of not committing a crime because you actually committed a crime? Some of them get DUIs taken off if they bring in somebody. And that person, that second somebody, probably don't even have enough on their record or done enough to get punished as this person who deserved the DUI. Like, you deserve a DUI. If you were doing that, you were doing that. And some people think, like, oh yeah, they could be sober enough to drive home. No, not over here. I don't drive drunk. And if I ever drink, I'm gonna make sure if I can't drive, if I drink, I'm making sure wherever I'm drinking is easy to get to either my house, or I'm able to stay there and sober up and sleep there, or if I have to. But, like, if I'm getting drunk and I'm the one driving and stuff like that, I'm not gonna drink then. I'm gonna be the designated driver. But motherfuckers think they can make it home because they could drive good with liquor in their system and shit. And I'm not trying to down nobody if y'all made the mistake of doing that, but people really have this mindset that they can get away with that type of stuff all the time. And they got caught. A lot of y'all moms, especially, got caught. And it probably, you've never seen it as a DUI because they be doing stupid shit to hurt either you or other people in order for you not to see what they really do. Some of these people got DUIs because they thought they could drive home. They thought they weren't that drunk, or even if they were really drunk, they thought they could handle their liquor. Yeah, that's the phrase I'm looking for. They think they can handle their liquor. I don't even really want to get in the car with nobody who's been drinking. Or, not in a car, but, driving. and after they've been drinking. I don't really want to do it. So why are you trying to send people to see if I'm doing that? Because that's what you would do. Like I was talking about earlier, she was thinking I called somebody in to do the hair, and I was gonna take. I'm trying to take the credit for it. It's like, doesn't that show us more about how they think than I think? Especially if I wasn't thinking about it. Why am I even like? Why are you even in those realms? If I'm not even thinking about that type of thing, and that's something I should be doing, right? Because I'm actually doing her hair. I actually did her hair and stuff like that. That's something I should be thinking about if that's who I am. But nah, you thinking about that because you would do stuff like that. You probably have. I don't know. Probably have then. Probably had after. All that. But yeah, so. Yeah, I want the rest of these cards. What is the rest? Okay, cleansing. A new start is coming. This new moon, okay? So we in a waning cycle now, right? A new romantic cycle begins, okay? Slow it down in reverse. It's going to happen fast for y'all. It could be with a mutable sign. Sagittarius. Virgo. What's that? Sagittarius, Virgo, Pisces. It's another one, right? It's air sign. I don't know. Shit. Aquarius, right? Is it Aquarius? No, that's fixed. What's the other one? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, okay? Trying to hide Gemini? Where you trying to go, okay? It's that Gemini in me. I got split personalities. Go for it. Knowledge in reverse, okay? So, I'm even getting, like, it's something you need to do because it helps give people knowledge. Or somebody needs to stop doing something or giving somebody advice because they're not listening to what you say. It goes one ear and out the other. You're more optimistic than another person is. A man and a woman. Oh, I thought that was a man, but this is a woman. It's two women. Could be significant. I spoke a lot about two women today. The other people were in the story, but, two women. Intuition. And I saw avoid drama upright. It's like, because this some type of peacefulness is coming as well. Or, a lot of what they're doing is they're thinking they're avoiding drama and they're not, okay? What do you need to release? And maybe you need to release people like that, especially when it comes to the waning moon, the waning crescent, all right? Meant to be, yeah, because some of y'all, some of us, don't understand when the end is the end, okay? Although we've come to the end of the road, still I can't let go. It's unnatural. You belong to me. I belong to you. Go to the end of the road. Still I can't let go. It's unnatural. You belong to me. I belong to you. Okay? That's Boys to Men, end of the road. See? They blocking the path. And they just can't let go because they obsessed with you. Why are you so obsessed with me? Boy, I want to know. Lying, not just sexing me when everybody knows. It's clear that you intended me. I don't know that song like that. Mariah Carey, okay? You are good enough, Virgo. See these mutable signs, okay? What you doing is in reverse, too. You are good enough. See, you can't touch this. Can't touch it. MC Hammer. Look at the bigger picture, okay? But, y'all good people could take it in a good way, even looking at the bigger picture, doing things for the greater good. Sagittarius, wow. Two mutable signs coming back to back. Look at what's good for the best, okay? Yeah, and then Sagittarius, they known to be blunt, okay? You mad at me? You mad at me for those readings, Sagittarius? Sorry. Or that reading, sorry. Okay. But I'm not sorry, okay? It's true. It's true. You know it, okay? And then instead of them saying thank you for you exposing who they really are, okay? Giving them information, because some of these motherfuckers didn't even know, okay? It was like, oh, that's what that is? Yes. That's exactly what that is, okay? You wonder why, like, why this sweet motherfucker? She used to be so sweet. Yeah, she's still sweet, okay? You got comfortable, didn't you? You got comfortable with her being sweet. So much you were being salty on her sweet. And not that good salt. That produced a great taste, okay? It's just too much, unbearable. Maybe even too much sweetness for her. Or them. Take a breath in reverse, okay? Yeah, somebody thinking like they on vacation, you off, okay? Go look for your ass a job, okay? Somebody lost their job and they don't want to go find another one. They lazy. I hope you wasn't looking down on nobody else for not having one. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Motherfuckers will be talking about you not having a job and stuff like that. You losing a job, can't keep a job, whatever your situation was. Then they turn around, they fuck around and find out, oh yeah, now they laying off people at my job. Now they giving us less hours. Oh, they inviting all these people, you know, like it's not even enough, you know, it's not even enough hours, or, you know, they don't need us as much. So why do you open your mouth against somebody who don't have a job? See, it showed you. Oh, that's why that happened? Yes. Stop saying stupid shit to people. And like I was talking about them two girls, one girl will get bold enough and say fucking rude shit in her face, and then she won't say nothing, but she will tell me what she said. Like one time she said, especially since we talking about jobs right now, okay? She had the friend just called her and said, I got a new job or whatever, and the friend had just took out her teeth because she's trying to get a new set of teeth. She took them all out, and she said, "Who hired you with no teeth in your mouth?" To her face. And when she told me that, I was not happy about that. And and when she told me that, she's like, "Yeah, I'm not talking to her no more. I deleted everything associated with her because that's what she said to me, and that was the last straw for me." Then find out they talking about me. Once I kind of fall out with her. But like, I don't even consider it falling out. I just, know how you stand. I'm glad I know how you feel about me. I'm glad I know you would never like me. You would never forgive me for whatever you think I've done. It's okay. I'm glad. It's good. It's information. And I thank you. And I thank you for anything you've done up until this point. Still, I don't take that back. I genuinely mean it. And then another time, she had just introduced her to her now husband, and she tells her, y'all look out like y'all don't need to be together, because her husband, honestly, he looked like Harry Potter, but I mean somebody off Harry Potter, okay, but he got that Satan look to me, like I don't give a fuck now, shit, I see. I don't say nothing for y'all to be my friend, because I know y'all not my friend. Y'all not my friend. What the fuck I gotta hold back for? But he's the nigga how he look. That's how Satan look. Okay, that's how Satan look. He thought he was all that in a bag of chips. Okay, but he really was all that in a bag of chips. But not these motherfuckers. These Satan spawns, or whatever it's called. But no, they really pawns. Nah, because Satan don't be fucking with some of the shit y'all fuck with anyway, too. But that look where they light skin, they look like they mix, or, like they probably not even mix, they from somewhere exotic, like Puerto Rico, or, the islands, or whatever, exotic to them, these bitches, okay? And they got fine hair, and they always wearing it in a ponytail, a long ponytail. Sometimes these bitches be happy because they get a nigga they could braid their hair and shit like that. But he really only liked the ponytail, okay? But if you look at them closely, that's how you know they ain't Satan. They ain't got shit on Satan. Look at them closely. They look like somebody who is on Harry Potter. Okay. And that's because they are pawns or spawns of Satan. They got that army of Satan, or, you know, that army that is not good. It don't look good either. But when bitches like her, or any bitch, get one of them niggas, they go crazy for them. They'll start accusing you of shit you ain't even done yet. Accuse you of thoughts you ain't even had yet. Getting mad at you for whatever reason. Because they think you gonna take their man. I'm like, I know what Satan look like. I ain't calling them Satan and stuff like that, but to protect myself, okay, I don't expect too much out of this nigga. I wouldn't be surprised if this nigga was sent in as a pawn, for real. Like as a, what is it? Plant. Yeah, a plant. It's a P word I was looking for. A plant, okay? He was sent in as a plant. But not because he looks too good, because like I said, he looked like somebody off of Harry Potter. Like, I ain't even thinking that along that round. But I just know that nigga. Like, I know that type of person, because all of them they don't be all niggas either. They be straight, full-fledged Hispanics and stuff like that. Let them have a ponytail. Face look like a chihuahua and shit. They have a ponytail. It's that same person. That look is the same. And bitches go crazy the same over that look. Who's attracted to that? Yeah, I'm gonna share that. I don't even want to share it. Yeah, right. So one's name could start with a D, ends with a L. M ends with a S or a K. But so she tells the friend that, you know, like, y'all don't look like y'all should be together. But I knew without any context what the fuck she meant. Because she looking at him just like all these other bitches look at him too. And every fucking man that this woman has had, this is her second husband, right? Yeah, her friend has had, she was kind of close to them. But I ain't gonna go there too much. They got them trauma bonds going on. I go somewhere else with that. Y'all got trauma bonds fucking tying y'all up like mummies. And y'all over here trying to hop y'all way over here and fuck with what I got going on. Shit, I'm gonna have somebody handle my dead weight, okay? Because that's what y'all are, dead weight. Y'all not even lightweight. Y'all dead. And that's why I think about Harry Potter, because some of these niggas are dead. And they thinking they looks gonna carry them everywhere. Like, nigga, I see who the fuck you are. And then motherfuckers always think that you gonna talk to them. Because you look like, because they look good. And then if you don't talk to them, to confirm that they thought you was going to talk to them, they going to find a way to talk to you. That's a telltale sign to know they thought you was going to talk to them first. And you probably ain't even acknowledge they present. You ain't look at them twice or nothing. But bet you they going to find a way to talk to you. Even if it's just to ask you a question that doesn't pertain to intimacy whatsoever. They want to be seen. I see them type of people. Not to say, like, I don't think I'm good enough to date one of them. Nah. I see who the fuck you are. You ride on your motherfucking looks. Some of them be lazy as fuck. Or have you working 2 or 3 jobs. All that type of shit. And bitches will be going crazy. Cutting off ties they have for years, decades. For this ugly motherfucker. They think it's just so fine. They happy. They think they got a Willy Wonka golden ticket when one of them motherfuckers show up in their life. Shit, I even like niggas with hair that, you know, ain't fine like that. Okay? Like the fine hair ponytails. Them bitches go crazy over them motherfuckers. Okay? You wonder why a lot of people had Jerry curls back in the day? Because bitches like that fine, shiny, slick look. Nah, Give me whatever. Give me anything else but that then, okay? I'm actually attracted more to that type of hair growing out your scalp than the other type of hair. But, you know, like, I'm not attracted to people over, like, superficial things, because I know the whole person matters, okay? And like I said, I know what type of persona comes with them. They don't even got to be a thug. They be thinking they gonna ride the wave of looks. Like, they think that about pretty girls too. And most of the time, it be them pretty girls that actually look mixed, that actually look like they having an identity crisis, depending on where they grew up in. So some of these mixed bitches, especially the light-skinned ones, maybe with the ponytails too, okay? We're looking at the same motherfucker, essentially. But they got fine, wavy hair, not coily hair. But some of them, they grow up in families who, you know, like, embrace their black side of them. But some of them, especially those bitches, ooh, yeah, them Satan spawns too. Them bitches that don't grow up with black shit, you know, like, as the center of their life, they be stuck up as hell. You might as well just call them white. Or whatever other color they are besides black. Call them that. They rather be that, and they act that way. But they cover themselves up with the blackness. Because sometimes men don't date, you know, certain girls. Like, they start switching up, and they use that as a cape sometimes and stuff like that to hide their true identity. Nah, I see all through that shit. Like, whether I was a man or a woman, I would see that shit. Or at least if I was a man or a woman that I am now, you know. But growing up, I saw that shit. I kind of really shied away from pretty boys. And I remember one time, this girl, and I loosely said pretty boys too, because I don't really mean, because like I said, they look like somebody from Harry Potter. If you really look at them, I don't care how good they face look. You look at them long enough, you're going to see Harry Potter character come on their face. I'm telling you. And same with these bitches too. I'm like, some of these bitches look like, I'm just thinking about their really light skin, and you can see all their veins through it. Those really light skinned ass bitches. I'm not talking about everybody, but y'all know who I'm talking about. And if you that person, you know who I'm talking about. I'm not being racist either. These are about basically my own people. These are my people. Like, they got black in them. Or some of them do, some of them don't. But they be related. They be really close to black. Even if they don't have it, they be having that persona of blackness. So if they were raised as a black person or stuff like that, they'll take on that persona. But they will use their attractiveness. No, it's not that either, because I ain't attracted to that. Anyway, they'll use their looks, aesthetics, to ride them on any fucking rave. And them bitches can't wait to get on the fucking motorcycle, can't wait to ride the surfboard with them, can't wait to ride whatever. Share that ride. Because it makes them look cool. It makes them look like they the shit. Nah, they don't. Shit. It's exposing more than you actually know. But yeah, so so that's what happened, you know, like, and so these things she would say to her face, even as her sister, I'm supposed to be more on her side. Like, I didn't really like that, and I don't think she does. She didn't well, maybe she did deserve it, because I found out things that she's done, you know. But, you know, like, if y'all claiming y'all supposed to be friends, and y'all probably only around each other because y'all known each other since y'all was younger, because this friend has known me since I was a little girl as well. So, you know, like, so it was more than just, you know, like, she's her friend. It's like, okay, why do you continue, you know, like, wanting to be involved in this aspect of her life? You know, like, you can still be her friend, and I don't have to be involved with you or anything like that. But this sibling, she would put her in our stuff, you know, because she knew that this woman has known me since I was a little girl as well. So, you know, like, But because of that, because of that relationship and that bond I have with people, whether, like you're somebody that close or not, like if I heard somebody say that to you, I would not analyze the situation the same, whether they were standing right there or not, too. I'll be like, yeah, why would you say that to your friend? Like, especially if I heard it. Like, why would you say that to your friend? Because we know what you mean. And like I said, she's been close to every boyfriend, even, like, because she was only married once. And then she had boyfriends and stuff. Like, I remember growing up as a little girl, she was close to all them motherfuckers. And bitches like that, you gotta watch. And this my sibling. But I gotta be neutral. Like, not even just because of my connection with a friend. Like, I'm looking at the situation for what it is. Like, don't be trying to get close to my significant other. And especially when I'm not around. I'm not really paying attention. Kikiing and stuff like that. Nah. Somebody you could name La or Kiki. Or even or Hey or something like that. A fun name, it sounds like. But yeah, so yeah, and I was kind of mad. I was really mad when she told me that. And then I was even more upset that she couldn't, like, she had to tell me and then not stand up for herself as well. But, I can't force her to be that. And, like, you do what you gonna do for the situation. The second situation, she ended up deleting all whatever she had associated with her. And then, but she didn't even tell her about it. Like, she didn't tell her, it's crazy. But as soon as we got into it, or we had disagreement, to me, I don't think we got into it. We just had a disagreement. She didn't want to listen to what I'm saying, and that's fine. And I was telling her that. I even reminded her of, you were the person that told me. Because most of the time when I go through stuff, I wait until after it's done to tell you I went through it. I don't ask in the middle of a crisis because I have a hard time asking for help. And then events recently has confirmed why even justify me to me, okay? Like, why I don't. Because look what happens. People hurt me. Either way, however things unfolded, whoever it was their fault versus that fault, or where it started. Like, in essence, my son and me need help. We should not be treated like, like we've done something wrong because we need help. And it shouldn't be our fault that we need help, especially after trying to get along so long without it. Like, we needed help a long time ago, and y'all just aware we need help? What does that tell y'all? And then, that's even more proof to show y'all just hurting us. Like, we wouldn't have that help because we didn't ask we wouldn't have that hurt because we didn't ask for help. And now that we ask for help, we get hurt? Nah. Anyway. So, she told me, the friend told me, so I would tell her things that I overcome and stuff like that, what I've been through, like to catch up and stuff like that. And she said, girl, do not go through all that again by yourself without telling nobody. And I took that to heart. And so this time when we had a disagreement, I reminded her that she said that. I was like, the only reason why I came to you to help because I thought it was safe. I thought you welcomed me to come ask you for help when I was going through a whole bunch of stuff. Like I was trying to do it in a moment. And then sometimes it even offends people that I don't ask for help. And I'm like, I can't. It's like whether you did it or somebody else did it, it's like it doesn't feel safe. Like, but I'm not prideful to the point where I won't accept the help. Nope, I'm not about to cry. This ain't me. No. Mm-mm. Well, it is me, but Mm-mm. I'm not the reason this energy exists. Not enough to show you my fucking vulnerability, and then you looking at me like I'm weaker even more. Trying to kick me while I'm down. Anyway, so when it said change your tune, yeah, they like check your tone, motherfucker, before you come over here. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. Release that motherfucker. One of the motherfuckers I was speaking about today is a Scorpio. Thank you, Spirit. And now, Taurus, your dreams need a practical plan. In reverse, full moon in Taurus. So, and I believe the full moon in Taurus is coming up, actually. But that's in reverse. So it's like, Spirit is even saying, like, we got your order. I get this a lot, or I've been getting a lot lately, especially about a Virgo. But, like, we got your order. We know what you want, like, it's coming, like, it's en route type of energy. Someone could be a delivery driver, could deliver packages as well. Confidence is your key to success. See, y'all need to stand up to these motherfuckers. Tell these motherfuckers, move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Okay, if you don't want to listen to what I say, then get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Okay, protection, because I gotta protect myself. Okay, ring around the moon, ring around the mouth. Somebody gonna be foaming at the mouth. Okay, yesterday's reading, what was that about? Sometimes I forget right before that, because I did 2 readings like yesterday and I can't remember what was it. Anyway, but yesterday's reading, I was picking up on a similar energy, especially dealing with this sibling as well, and they were giving me visions. Oh yeah, your visions. Thank you. I said your visions help. God giving you visions really helps you keep the hope, or something like that. And and they were giving me visions at that moment in time as I'm doing the reading, like somebody is looking like they wrapping themselves up in a cover and turning around in circles. They can't get out this energy. It could be symbolic, it could be literal as well. Like they can't get out this energy. They might as well put their ass in a room. You might as well put their ass in a room. Yeah, they look like Tasmanian devil. Somebody like Taz? Tasmanian devil. They look like that. Okay, spinning around in circles, and they can't stop or nothing. But get your ass out of the way. It's like you a spinning top in a video game or something like that. And we trying to complete the mission, motherfucker. Get out the way then, all right? Or we going to pop on you, jump on you, but we're still focusing on getting to the mission, all right? You don't do that. You focus on us instead, obsessed ass. Take a breath. I'm about to go, though. That keeps wanting to go out. So somebody... Someone needs to take a break from going out too. But, take a break in general. Stop working so hard. Someone wants you to do. Especially God, okay? All right, so let's hear from God. Okay, God loves me. Though I am good enough, and He still loves me. I am good enough, and He still loves me. I always switch it up. That song, He Loves Me, from the movie Fighting Temptation. Celine, Make a Wish, and John. Okay. Man and woman getting together. God loves me. Okay, this is John's energy. And then Celine's energy is Make a Wish. Okay, so yeah, because only God can give you this. Okay, God is gonna bless you. God's got a blessing. God's got a bless with your name on it. With your name on it. With your name on it. Point to yourself. With my name on it. Okay. What you like? A whole lot of, they want to know what you like. What you like? Okay, a whole lot of Tyree, yeah. What you like? Me on it. What you like? What you like? Can you tell me, baby, all night long? All night long. I'm not being Puerto Rican or Asian. It's good conversation. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, and I was talking, I mentioned Puerto Rican, okay? See? And the Brad, she likes women. But during that time she made that song with Tyrese, wasn't she like bi or something? That's probably why she was rapping about this. But like that, it's a certain type these women just go crazy for. Okay, if you look like that, and you could look like anything else in the face, but it's that persona. It's that. costume. I don't know. But okay, yeah. So what you say again? But like what you say, yeah. Bitch, you got me fucked up. Who the fuck you talking to? Oh bitch, you choked up. You lucky I don't wanna fight you. I'ma let God get you. I ain't breaking no nails, boo. Ever heard of Jesus? Yeah, that's a cool dude. He ain't always like that. Yeah, you better back or get smacked or slapped or slammed down flat or all the way fucked up. Sometimes I feel the same. Yeah, you know my name. Don't get boxed up and end up looking like a frame all over some punk ass fame. Yeah, I'll never be the same. Yeah, Jesus don't play about me. Know he told me he'll never leave, so believe it or not. You don't wanna get shot. Because when you fuck with me and get a little shady, you might as well have fuck with a baby. All the way fucked up. All the way fucked up. Ooh, all the way fucked up. Fucked up. Fucked up. Don't let it be my baby or even my old lady. Jesus is that dude. He a really active fool. I ain't gonna tell you again, backs for you here. Clack, clack. They ain't teach you about space, but you must really want a case. You may catch one and beat it. You may get one and bet it. But either way it go, you ain't gonna live to tell it. Something's really wrong with you, but you really just don't get it. I could play a game or two, but when it's a bore, I quit it. Go ahead, just forget it. Like I said before, I give it a God and I meant it. All the way fucked up. Yeah, that's my song. All the way fucked up. Okay, inspired by Andre 3000. Okay, Amanda Seales and Soulja Boy and Roscoe Dash. Okay, I don't know if you hear it. It's other people in there. I hear it sometimes too. Even like Cardi B, sometimes I hear it in there a little bit. I don't know, but y'all let me know what y'all hear too. If y'all heard a little bit more in there, if you want. But yeah, so Hun's energy is immortal energy. You're gonna live it for a long time, and some of y'all gonna live for a long time. Okay. And like I said in my song, either way it goes, you ain't gonna live to tell it. And that could be figuratively or literally. You ain't gonna get to tell it. You ain't gonna get to share your story. People ain't gonna hear your side, okay? They can't. God got tired already. You had a chance to speak. You had a chance to confront. You had a chance to acknowledge. You had a chance to apologize. You had a chance. So that's what I mean. All right. But yeah, so energy, Egyptian god, all right, is close to you. He also could be a representative of star ancestors and stuff like that. My soul grows every day in every lifetime. Okay. Y'all gonna live for a long time, and y'all, a lot of what the moves y'all making is contributing towards your growth. Okay, power animals, yeah, it's giving you power. Okay, animal powers even as well. Those instincts, you know how they a lot of times people compare us to having animal instincts and stuff like that. I'm also, isn't it like another word they use like for killing? It's like killer instincts or something like that, or they're saying like your instincts are cool or good, or I don't know, but I feel like it's something dealing with murder. Okay, the instincts, or maybe even the instincts to solve murders as well. There could be a like investigator in our energy, authorities and stuff like that in our energy. And I sense they're on the good side, and I'm not against authority. I rather cooperate with authority. So you won't think I'm trying to make trouble, trying to do something bad against you. But I need to only have to encounter you when I'm actually doing something bad that hurts the public that you protect. I have kind and loving friends. Okay, so a lot of us, our friends are just our animals, and that's why we so close to our animals, because these people, they do shit. Okay, that's what I say about, like, because I name a lot of things that I possess or that are connected to me, I guess. I name them, and most of the names I get, or like if I give a persona to certain people, like things, it would be a girl. And like I get away, like I'm not one of those people who like to hang around a lot of guys, but I notice my difference between relationship with guys versus girls, because girls have always tried to hurt me, like. And I'm like, if you left it up to me, I probably wouldn't be around nobody, like in extreme when I don't have to, like unless they're part of the family I'm created. And like I don't know, they're close to me, I don't know. But either way it goes, the family I'm creating could include those friends and stuff like that. But, you know, like what I mean, you know, the family I'm creating to procreate with and all that type of shit. You know, like if you left it up to me, I would just be around them, you know, like, and that's it. Like nobody else would exist in the world, and especially girls, you know. I don't like girls like that because they really feel like they got to have the last laugh, last hit, last something. They always do. And I'm a girl, and I don't think that, like, but I've seen it. And I'm like, I wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't treat you like I don't get it. So I'd be rather, you know, like, because if I'm named something, you know, like that mean, you know, like I care about it, you know, like we got this tough connection. So I joke around about like, that's why, you know, I name all my things or whatever I'm naming, you know, because they can't hurt me like that. And if they do, because they honestly, you know, like the persona energy I get from it, you know, like I'm like, they just as petty as these girls. They act the same, but you could feel the love coming from their actions. It's always in the love for me, for the for the love of me each and every day. So I know it's for the love of me. Like God, when God does things that don't go my way, or, you know, or causes things to happen or allows things to happen that don't go my way, it's like I know it's for the love of me. But, you know, like I try to look at the path at the time too, you know, and I would be, you know, I don't think it would be normal for me to never look that way, you know, just because people told me not to question God, or, you know, only act with God to the capacity that you trust God, if that makes sense. Like, because I feel like that's what this religion is, or, you know, this belief in God is, connection, relationship with God is for a lot of us, you know, or we're trained in hopes that we turn into that. Like how they say, don't question God, you know, or, you know, fear God, you better fear God or something like that. But to me, honestly, God don't want you to fear them. And then honestly, when you think about your relationship with people who fear you, you know, like I don't really like being friends with people who fear me, or, you know, being connected to people who fear me as if I done something to them, especially if I didn't even do nothing to you. You fear me already? I'm scared because, well, I'm not even really scared as in frightened for you. Like I'm scared of what this could end up in. And I was talking about that story earlier with the girl who attacked me, and stuff like that. It's like, I saw what type of person she is, but I just knew how to deal with her. You know, I didn't know anything, like how she acted. I didn't think she was intimidated or even jealous of me. You know, didn't care, you know. But whatever it is, I don't know what caused her really to want to think that was okay, to think she was gonna get away with it either way. But, you know, like God don't want you to fear them, because people who are fearful of people, they end up getting so scared they'll kill you. You know, it'll be an accident. It could be on purpose because they wanted to get you out the way. They fear out the way. They'll do a lot of shit to cover up even that fear. And most of the time it'd be girls doing that, but men will do that, and it's scarier when a man is there than with the man. So I wouldn't be surprised if some men are even saying, like, I get along much better with girls, or my girlfriend, wife, or whatever, than other dudes, because they will have that in them too. Sometimes they get along better, better than girls do, but they have those same type of people, especially there, you know. And if y'all grew up in a hood or grew up in some type of clique or gang, whether it's actually a gang bang, you were gang banging or not, like you're some type of clique and stuff like that, just watch out for the people who are scared of you. It's scary to have that, you know. And don't be fearful, because they scared of you for a reason. And I don't like fear, because it could lead to things that didn't even have to happen. You know, like it didn't have to happen. You know, whatever that emotion is, like it causes more chaos than that not. And most of the time when bitches say they scared of me, I'm pretty sure that later on they wanted my ass dead, okay? Eventually they wanted my ass dead. If they didn't want it then, they want it now. If they scared of me. You can't be my friend. It's like, how? And then I was in a position always, like when somebody did act like that towards me, like I never hurt this person and they were scared of me. But they saw how I dealt with other people and made them scared of me. How this girl was dealing with other people, it should have made me scared, but it didn't make me scared. It just made me understand what she's involving to and know how far I extend my hand or not. I'm not saying, like I wasn't even before all of that, at that time, I wasn't saying, like I'm just going to be done with her. But she's done some things where I'm like, I pull back my energy a bit. And she probably was fucking sensing that shit. See these obsessive motherfuckers. Please don't go. Okay? You got to do something to fucking connect to your ass. And you ain't doing nothing that's benefited all of us. You're gonna fuck it up more. I have nothing to live for, so I'm gonna keep hurting you. Shut up, okay? But bitches do that. Bitches do that a lot. They fucking petty. But I'd rather have some petty things or energy that I interact with than have these real bitches in life that are so fucking petty. And a lot of my reading or the stories I was telling was about bitches, okay? And how they deal with niggas. Because they ain't even got they fucking training right. They didn't do no fucking self-development. But over here trying to hurt people. Nigga, focus somewhere. Like, focus on that. But y'all don't even be knowing. Because y'all so focused on hurting people, y'all don't know that y'all got something else to focus on. Y'all got other priorities to tend to. You know that, right? Just because your bills paid, you cook, whatever you think makes you better than me, I don't know. Whatever you think makes you better than me, you don't need to be focused on it no more. But you don't even know other things you got to focus on. So now you like, oh, this is taken care of. Now I can fuck with you. Nah, nigga, you got other shit to do. Like I was talking about, if kids are working on the same project and they see yours developing better. Look, it came back the same thing. It's like they don't want to stop what they're doing, or they don't want their shit to be fucked up, but they continue to fuck up your shit. That's fucked up. Anyway, I hope incredible superhuman strength. Okay, Samson's energy, and that's in reverse. Okay, yeah, because somebody is weak, or they, your power that you growing into on the good side is making them weak as hell. Okay, it's making them look like a little tiny speck of dust. Okay. I can connect to my ancestors via dance. Cleo. Okay, Mommy Mary Cleo. She can be Mother Mary or a nightmare. I didn't forget, okay? My John Carr. I didn't forget. Okay, yeah. Because King Teddy was like, you put Cleo in there and you didn't put me in there. Sorry. It totally slipped my mind. And when I was thinking about, when I was adding these names to this deck, I was thinking about giving certain figures their own new card. Like, I was going to give them their new card, their own card. Like I did Ra. He's the only one. And that, see, that's Father God energy. Look at that. And then I got one that says, I am God. Okay. Be still and know that I am God. Okay. Jeb energy. Jebbing that thing. Jebbing Newt. Okay. Original Adam and Eve. Okay. So yeah. So I am God. I am God. Remember what I can do. Remember what I've empowered you with. Okay. It's making them weak. Because now they fucking punches ain't impacting. It don't have no strength. Said that in the other reading too. I can't remember what it was. Anyway, but I'm about to go. Paul energy. I learned to be content. Okay. And now you are free from the prison of doubt. I can move forward to all good. Thanks. Okay. It's all good in the hood. It's all good. Okay. It's all good. All right. Somebody about to get out of jail. Be free from prison as well. Okay. Paul, Paul and what was his name? Silas, I think. They were the ones that like praised God, and then while they were in jail, and then the walls fell down and stuff like that. God is breaking every chain. God is making all the walls fall down. Any obstacles moving out your way, telling they ass to get the fuck over there, go somewhere else. Okay? Not in my house, not on my land, not in my world, not on my baby. Okay? God is mutts. Okay, she will cut. I am walking in my authenticity. Okay, they were highlighting city as well, something about the city as well, some type of city maybe you live in. Samson, you know, like a girl was sent in and set him up, cut all his hair off and shit. He worked all those fucking years to grow that fucking hair, no matter what the texture was. So much motherfuckers thought the fucking power was coming from his hair. But when his hair was even all gone, he was able to knock down those pillars with the strength that God empowered him with. I believe, you know, like Daniel in the lion's den, he became the lion. That's why he didn't get eaten up. They became those people. And I was talking about animal instincts. Y'all doing a lot of shape-shifting right now without even knowing it. All things taken from me will be returned, plus more. Okay? Know that. Know that. Good things. Good things. I am justice. Okay? Justice will be served. Okay? Yeah, somebody going to prison. Somebody getting out. Okay? Maybe somebody's released. Means someone's going into prison as well. All right? And that could be figurative prison too. Let's... Dang, I be wanting to read that. Okay? I'm done. Okay? I was thinking about this song earlier, Girls Like You, because he says, I think it's better if you drive. And I was talking about like DUIs and stuff like that, how they sacrifice people so they can get those DUIs removed and stuff like that. Instead of even going around, you may catch one, you may catch a case or beat it. You may get one and bet it. Okay, a lot of them just go straight to betting it. Okay, you may even beat that case, but somebody got to get hurt for you to make sure you beat that case. Nah. Either way it go, you ain't gonna live to tell it. All right? You ain't gonna be able to live life and tell it. You're gonna be fucking imprisoned. Okay? Your freedom will be taken away. But we got Versace on the Floor by Bruno Mars. And then we also have Aaliyah, which I look at as a little girl. Okay? So a lot of childhood things, or, you know, children energy. And then we have Girls Like You by Maroon 5. Or Adam Levine with Cardi B. All right. And then I have my song. I don't think I can see this. This is a lot. All right. And then it says, my soul is limited. I mean, limitless. Okay, so in reverse, because it's saying it's coming out in reverse. So somebody has been limited. Okay, your soul don't even want to walk with you no more. Sometimes your higher self will get mad and walk away from your motherfucking ass. You got this, right? Okay, because I am tired of writing this. I am tired. Okay, you got this, right? A vehicle could be important. Motherfuckers be hating on the smallest fucking shit. Now you can't get blessed with nothing, huh? They got everything, all they need is provided for, plus some, for most of them. Most of them. Most of the motherfuckers that's hurting you got way more than you. But they want to make sure you're in poverty. Why is it so essential that you're in poverty if it doesn't impact their life? Or whatever state you're in that you don't want to be in at this point. And you probably don't think you did anything to get there because you didn't. There's a setup on your life. But you don't have to believe me. You don't have to believe me. All right? It doesn't make it untrue. I stand by my word. Okay? You can come back and ask me about it later, and I'll stand on it. I love humanity, Dr. Sabi energy. Okay? So they could be your angels, Aaliyah, Dr. Sabi. I was also getting Tupac. Okay? Phobias, get out. Mother Lady Spider energy. It says, I am fearless. Yeah, because people be crazy. Okay? See, get over there. Get out right now. It's the end of you and me. It's too late, and I can't wait for you to be gone, because I know about them and all the lies. You did. You said that you would treat me right, or you made me think so. Motherfuckers be having you all in their energy, you thinking they fucking forgave you, and they didn't. Doing shit. Fucking over you. But want to be around you. Why, like, why go around things you don't like? From niggas, y'all niggas. That's that shit I don't like. Yo shit, make believe I'm rapping by my own life. Woo! That's real, nigga. Woo! You niggas dead, nigga. Woo! The power's in my hand, nigga. Well, give them bitches the chair, nigga. Okay, see somebody going to jail, all right? I've switched it up. But that's Don't Like .1. With Kanye West, Chief Keef, Pusha T. Is that Jada? No, Big Sean. And is that Pusha T? I don't know. But I feel like Jada Kiss in there or something like that. My bad if I missed you. I was thinking of you. I tried, you know. Don't beat me up for it. I believe in myself. Y'all not getting me to sing that today. Fantasia, I believe, okay? I believe it's a channel song for you, okay? Let me know. Oh, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. If you feel what you feel, sometimes it's hard to tell you so. You may not be in the mood to learn. I don't get me wrong the song, okay? Aaliyah, all right? Or the Isley Brothers as well. I was trying to sing her version, but the Isley Brothers was the original maker of that song. Brothers are significant. Spoke a lot about siblings today. So don't be surprised if you found out some truth, you know, after this, okay? We just summoned the energy in. That's all we did. Then we got Versace on the floor. Okay, we're gonna do this one instead. I don't be wanting to sing this song because it's so long and I like it so much, and you know, I don't think it's appreciated too. I don't know. Surrender and Trust. My song Surrender and Trust. Okay. But yeah, so I like to sing it, but I rather sing it not in public. I love you. I love you. I love you. Beyonce, Dangerously in Love. Okay, yeah, somebody went too far. Okay, well, go somewhere else. All right. You got a long way to go. Over there. Cassie, long way to go. You have so far to go. Common. And CeeLo, right? Go over there. Bye. Okay. Bye. All right. Dismiss. All right. You are dismissed. Okay. Loser, double loser, as if whatever. Get the picture, duh. Okay. Yeah, you say that when I was younger too. I think it's on a movie too. I don't know where that came from, but I feel like it's on a movie. Is that on Hot Chick? That movie Hot Chick, when the man switches places with the woman? Okay. If I was a boy, then I think you'll understand how it feels to love a girl, and I swear I'd be a better man. I would listen to her, 'cause I know how it hurts when you use the one you wanted, 'cause you taking them for granted, and everything you had was destroyed. Okay, another Beyonce song is Virgo. Virgo. See, Virgo also be translated to me like girl go. Okay, see, go. Bye, Felicia. So the name could be Felicia. Bye. Okay, we tired of your shit. We tired of your shit. We don't need nothing from your ass. So get out the path so I can pass right now. I was trying to remix Tyrone. That song keeps coming out. That song been coming out every day for the past 3 days, I feel like. But Their name means you bad to me. It's like you bad in a good way. It's like, ooh, you bad. That was bad. That was bad of you. Okay. That was, see, got you in trouble, or something gonna get you in trouble. All right. But yeah, Versace on the Floor by Bruno Mars. A Libra man could be significant. Capricorn woman could be significant as well. All right. And women Virgos. Let's take our time tonight, girl. Above us all the stars are watching. There's no place I'd rather be in this world. Your eyes are where I'm lost in. Underneath the chandeliers, we're dancing all night long. There's no reason to hide what we're feeling inside right now. So baby, let's just turn down the lights, close the door. Ooh, I love that dress, but you won't need it anymore. No, you won't need it no more. Let's just kiss till we make it, baby. Versace on the floor. Ooh, take it off for me, for me, for me, for me now, girl. Versace on the floor. Oh, 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 take it off for me, for me, for me, for me now, girl. All right. It's warming up, can you feel it? It's warming up, can you feel it? It's warming up, can you feel it, baby? Oh, seems like we're ready for more. Let's just dance till we make it. Ooh, Versace on the floor. Hey, baby, take it off for me, for me, for me now. Now, girl, Versace on the floor. Oh, 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 take it off for me, for me, for me, for me now, girl. Versace on the floor. Floor, floor. Zendaya could be significant as well. I was thinking about the video. And then another one of my songs, I'm a money magnet, a money magnet, a money magnet, a money magnet. Money just comes to me easily. Money just comes to me easily. Money magnet, a money magnet, a money magnet, a money magnet. Money just comes to me easily. Money just comes to me easily, and it stays. All right. Okay, and then. Damn, I thought that was the last one. And come quickly, okay? Money just comes to me quickly. Money just comes to me quickly and stays, all right? Like yesterday, okay? I'm gonna make that a longer song, but you know, that was a little bit of a song / affirmation when I created it. So we got Adam Levine and Cardi B. Is there a monster truck convention or something somewhere? Okay. A lot of monster trucks around. All right. Did a reading not too long ago that said, watch out for black, white, gray, yellow, and blue cars. Or in red cars. Gray. Did I say? Yeah, gray. Whew. And all those colors. I've seen a truck, all those colors. But I'm not saying it has anything to do with what I'm seeing. But, you know, it was probably just used as a reminder to remind you to check out that video or rewatch it. If you need something else to watch. I love it. I love it. Yeah, so we welcome the good obsession, okay? Not the bad obsession, all right? I'd rather have a motherfucker be obsessed with loving me, okay? Not hurting me. These motherfuckers you might as well just say you're obsessed with hurting me. There's not a moment that goes by you don't think about hurting me. But take that shit somewhere else, okay? I don't need that energy stinking up anything, okay? Because sometimes when I let things slide, it's because it's not even because I'm scared of them, or I'm scared or I'm trying to be cautious of, getting mad at them and then they get mad at me. It's like I just don't want, sometimes I just try to avoid that energy to be projected into the air. If you realize it, it's like certain things, like if you don't say certain things, like even if you want to say it, like if you don't say certain things, now that energy don't have to be projected into the air. It may be in your mind because you're probably suppressing something, but I'm not saying suppression. Sometimes we just avoid chaos on purpose, or we don't like conflict and stuff like that. And that has nothing to do with what I was just saying before. I forgot it, but yeah, but it has nothing to do with that. It's just the fact that sometimes we just don't want to be bothered with the energy. That's what it is, or at least that's what it is for me. Like, I don't say if I have the authority, the power, the freedom to be rude to somebody, okay? And so, but I know my rudeness, and they deserve it, because in the name of every slide, okay, they probably deserve me to be rude at this point, okay? I spoke a lot about that today too. I didn't used to feel like this, even when they were mistreating me a lot. But once time passed by, I became an adult and stuff like that. I just don't want to deal with that shit no more. And I'm not going to take that shit lying down, especially like I did before. And they be surprised, like, huh? You don't hit me back. Well, in the name of every slide, okay, motherfucker, it's about time you learn. But yeah, so, so sometimes I would have that authority, and they deserve it, that I would be justified if I did anything at that point, especially when it comes to expressing myself or making them get the fuck on and stuff like that. But sometimes I don't want to do it, and not because I'm scared of how they will react. I'm scared of how I would feel after doing that to them, because most of the time I feel remorseful, when I have to even act out my character. And then especially when somebody points it out, like it's not my character, but it's like it is my character, and you know me like that, and you just never seen that. It's like it is my character, but I don't normally have to illustrate this to you because you don't give me a reason to, but don't be so honed in on the fact that, you're seeing something that you normally don't see, because now that becomes toxic. But anyway, so I would, know I could do this, and then I'll be like, I just don't even want the energy in the air, to do it. So I'll avoid the situation altogether, so I won't even end up being rude to this person or being nice to this person when, I should be rude to them. I don't know. But, I don't want that in the air. I don't even want fakeness in the air in that case then. I don't even want that certain things in the air, energy in the air, because energy is real. I tell y'all all the time, okay? Energy is real, okay? And I mean that with my whole heart. I don't mean that as a trend. I don't mean that as a catchphrase. I don't mean that as a cliche. Energy is real. I see it all the time, okay? Speaking of time, I don't play about my time, because I know it's energy and I would never get it back. So that also kind of ties into what I'm saying. It's like I don't want to put something in there that I unnecessarily have to get out. And maybe because of how it affects me. Now it's like a fucking you farted and left a cloud of smoke to somebody, and now I don't want to go in that room anymore, probably. And I'm just like, I'd rather just avoid the situation altogether, because I don't want to put the energy in the air in general. Even though maybe you're a person who would say sorry immediately after you're rude to somebody and stuff like that. Like, I don't even want to get to that point where I'm having to say I'm sorry, where I'm even having to say a rude thing, so I would do anything to work around it until I can't, okay? And then it's in the name of every slide, okay? Because then that essence, I'm trying to protect myself, and I'm letting you slide because I care more about protecting myself, or whatever that protection is, whether there's imminent danger or immediate danger and stuff like that. I'm trying to protect myself, whatever my actions are. So I'm not gonna waste that protection. I'm not gonna misallocate it as well. I don't want it just fucking floating out around in the room, not to be used too as well. In a general aspect. All right. Not because I want to be rude, but I'd rather have that for somebody else, or something else. Maybe I could channel that rudeness into something that I needed to really be rude about, or not. Shit. If I need to be rude to this motherfucker, I'm gonna be rude to this motherfucker eventually. Because in the name of every slide, by the power invested in me, like I said, I have the power, the freedom, authority to do that. But sometimes I just don't want to. I don't want to create that situation where that actually happens until necessary. But yeah, so yeah, Cardi B or Adam Levine and Cardi B. Girls like you. All right, spend 24 hours. I need more hours with you. Yeah, yeah. Spent the weekend getting even. Ooh. Spent the night like making friends right between us. Oh, now it's all good, babe. Roll that backward, babe, and hang me close. Ooh, there's girls like you, round the guys like me. Sundown when I come through, I need a girl like you. Yeah, girls like you, love falling, yeah, me too. I'm gonna not come through, I need a girls like you. Yeah. I need a girl like you. Yeah. I need a girl like you. Maybe it's 6:45. Maybe I'm barely alive. Maybe you taking my shit for the last time. And maybe I know that I'm drunk. Maybe I know you the one. Maybe I think it's better if you drive. Not too long ago, I was dancing for dollars. No, it's really real if I let you meet my mama. You don't want no girl like me. I'm too crazy, but every other girl you meet is food gazy. I'm sure the other girls were nice enough, but you need someone to spice it up. So who you gonna call? Cardi, come rev it up like a Hardy. Why is the best fruit always forbidden? Coming to you now, doing 20 over the limit. Red light, stop. I'm playing with it, cuss in my heart. Let's get it done. I don't really want a white horse in a carriage. I'm thinking more white Porsches and carriage. I need you right here because every time you fall, I play with this kitty like you play with your guitar. Like you, rubber guy like me. Sundown when I come through, I need a girl like you. Yeah. I need a girl like you. Yeah. Oh, Shun could be around you, or Risha energy is killing energy. And then when she tried to bring love in, everybody pushed her away. And then eventually they came back begging for her love. Don't you keep running in and out of my life. I need you here as my lover and my guide. Oh, baby. Be my lover. Oh, my heart is yearning for your love. Yeah. Oh, my heart is yearning for your love. Yeah. Keep running. Can't keep running. Guy, okay? Yearning for your love. Okay, see? I can sing next song. I'm not going to sing my song. Okay. But, yeah. So, last but not least. Okay, I'm putting this down. Nothing else. All right? We about to go. Okay? We about to go. It's my song, Surrender and Trust. Okay? I made this up with my ancestor and actually through a deck of cards. Okay? Okay, I got to pull it out because I don't know all the lyrics. Okay? I will will surrender and trust in your plan, 'cause it is your will after all. I will surrender and trust in the symbols they show me as they tell me what to see. I will surrender and trust in my intuition as everything it tells me won't be wrongly, nor still me to defeat. I will surrender and trust in the animals around me as they see what I don't see, and they are here to tell me. I will surrender and trust in my own memory, because it's not what it seems, so I know it can teach me. I will surrender and trust. Don't you remember, still remember who created you and who knows you through and through, and who will never forsake you. You are a healer, an ancient healer. That's what I tell me. And yes, I talk to thee. So God and Goddess, oh Lord and Lady, I will surrender and trust in you. So that's what it is. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. So surrender and trust throughout all of this, okay? But y'all need to speak up, okay? Tell they ass to go. Even if you just got to say, get on, get the hell on. Ah, you get the hell on. Sugar, now you salt. Go ahead and get the hell on. Oh, you see, we are generous people, and we don't like to fight, but we will get up in your ass. But we just don't want to waste energy. Woo! Come on, come on, come on, come on, get your stepping. Stop being stop being humble. Oh, go get the hell on. Woo, 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 woo. Yeah, you got to get the hell on. Woo, 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 woo. You gotta move. Ah, they kept telling me to go. I'm trying to make it up. I don't know it. I gotta write it down. I'm gonna write one. That is I was about to say Al Green. Okay, love and happiness, but that is Marvin Gaye. Okay, she says she wants some Marvin Gaye, some Luther Vandross, a little Juanita. Definitely set this party off right. Or somebody want to be free to be a part of the LGBTQ community as well, okay? Or somebody needs to go to the street. Let her ho. No, I'm not, okay? I know the real song now. But, yeah, I was getting Al Green too. But Marvin Gaye could be one of your angels. Is Al Green one, dude? Oh, goodness. All right. Take note of that, y'all. Whenever you're watching this, timeless, all right? But yeah, so yeah, I was getting love and happiness. See, that's all that's coming for us, okay? All we have to do is surrender and trust. All we have to do is focus on ourselves, okay? If we want that mountain to move, God will make it move, like Jesus told them. If you got faith, that mountain will move. That mountain will move, okay? And now it's always going to be another mountain for us. It's been always another mountain for us, Miley Cyrus, okay? These names and initials could be coming out, especially when I just kind of barely sing a song. But yeah, it was always a mountain and ahead of us. Y'all always put mountains in our paths, rocks in our paths, things to hurt our feet. I'm getting like tacks and ticks. Did y'all play like pranks on y'all like siblings or something as well? Something like that is significant. But yeah, so yeah, I was getting like that song Al Green, Love and Happiness. Is that him, right? Love and happiness, it makes you want to do wrong, and it makes you want to do right. Love. Love and happiness. I'm going now, and she gon' make it right, yeah. Ooh, 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 love and happiness. Ooh, ooh, love and happiness. Da 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 da. Oh, ooh. I know. Oh my God. I know you. I know him. Anyway, and he said, don't he say like love is walking together, talking together, praying together, something like that, right? Loving, loving. I did a reading like 6 months or so ago, depending on when you're watching this, and it says y'all got like tails like mermaids and sirens, or crocodiles and sirens, or something like that. A mermaid tail, or like the tail of something, is very important. Tails from the Sonic, okay, is important as well. But somebody tail, maybe ass could even as well, or somebody's on your tail as well. Somebody's reminding you of something. Yeah, I remember that. Okay, I'm still mad about that. God sometimes randomly comes to me and be like, I'm still mad about that such and such. And I'll be done with it. I'll be, like have forgiven them, or not forgiving them, but not really thinking about it like that or in that capacity. And I'm like, oh, you really okay? Thank you. Okay, sometimes that it even makes me feel okay, because like at least I don't have to do it. See that energy, like, at least I don't have to do it. It's not a burden I have to carry, but it seems like a burden, and so much that somebody else is mad at it. Okay, so thank you. Yeah, I thank you in advance. But yeah, so I'm gonna leave it there. All right. Anything else? Y'all want to sing that Marvin Gaye song? I've been really trying, baby, trying to hold back this feeling for so long. But if you feel like I feel, baby, come on. Whoa, come on. Woo, let's get it on. Ah, baby, let's get it on. Sugar, let's get it on. Come on now, let's get it on. Ooh, I gotta get it on. Ooh, 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 ooh. I got to get it on. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let the move get you in the groove. And let your love come out. Oh, man. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, darling. Stop ringing round the bush. Oh, gotta get it on. Woo. Okay, again, Marvin Gaye. Okay, sometimes that means somebody's coming out the closet. That's why I mentioned that LGBTQ stuff earlier, as well. But I'm not saying he gay. Whatever he want to do. Okay, but he could be one of your angels, and those names and initials could be important. Okay, from the beginning to the end. Okay, from the beginning to the end. Okay, give me every last drop. Okay. Down, drop. Come on, down, drop. Come on, down, drop. Batman Scoop, come to class, Timberland, Batman Scoop, come to class, Timberland, whatever I say, y'all gotta do whatever I say, y'all gotta do whatever I say, y'all gotta do, y'all do, freaking. Oh no, guess who's coming? Timberland, aka freaking man, my man, who could get it cranked like me, Timberland, the only thing to do, got the 8-cap man, then the party say about, fellas say, oh, girls say, ah, in the club, don't be high, see the girl, back it up, put up heels, that's supposed to, man, shake that ass as fast as you can, white boy shaking like what the feeling to the 10, dance, it's gonna Cadillac, girl, you better be in that bag. Where my girls go sleep in the club? Gotta get after. What I done, put it a big old butt. Before you start to turn it out, you must learn to crawl out. Before we start to turn it out, you must first begin to breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Breathe out, now drop, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, now drop, anybody got ass on the clock, now drop, yeah, see who's spot, now drop, do the safe, do the free, do the rock, now drop, look, don't stop, head out, time, now top, head out, 5, 6, 7, all time, one time. All in together, now drop. Oh, no stop. Get your freak on, cause we blown. He was singing the song. Stopping and driving. Yeah, but yeah, that is Timberland. Who else? Fat Scoop. Or Fat Man Scoop, okay. Fat Man Scoop, and who else in there? I don't know her name. Is that Queen Pen? I don't know. It could be somebody else. I don't know. I look so tough with my afro puff. Yeah, go ahead with your bad self. Lady of rage, okay? You got some rage, you done snapped, okay? You done snapped, okay? You in the name of every slide, okay? In the name of every slide. By the power invested in you, get their ass, okay? Get them with this too. Get them with this. Send me the video. Send me the vision, okay? Send me the vision. Y'all getting in that street, huh? Y'all keep getting in that street, okay? Y'all keep getting that street. Come on, darling. Come get on out in the street. Y'all like, meet me outside. Meet me outside then, okay? Say all that to my face outside, okay? Somebody was fighting at work. Somebody called somebody a private number. You gonna call back? Oh goodness. I'm done. I'm done. I gotta go. I'm gonna sit it. Ain't many people over here. Ain't many people can get in that path, okay? I see us in the park, something I never seen, has seen through the eyes of my mind. I reach out for the palm of me that lives in you, that only our two hearts can find. I don't wanna bore you with my trouble. Yeah, but there's something about your love that makes me weak and knocks me off my feet. It knocks me off my feet, but I don't wanna bore you with it. Ooh, but I love you, I love you, I love you. I don't wanna bore you. Oh, I adore you. Oh, I adore you. Oh, but I love you, baby. I'll be singing Donnell John's version. I was about to say Johnson. Somebody named Johnson. Jones version. Okay. And Stevie Wonder is the original creator of that song. I like both versions, but I just be leaning towards theirs because of that part. I was just singing the last part, but yeah. But I really like the song. He be like, when Stevie Wonder says it, he be like, I don't wanna bore. I'll be feeling that all in my heart. Okay, he like, I'm gonna tell you one more time. I don't wanna bore. Okay, I don't wanna bore you with it. Okay, I love you. I love you. See, we want that type of obsession. Thank y'all. Okay, I was about to go. Okay, so thank y'all. Thank y'all for that. It's 313 on the clock. Okay, 313 means your wish is my command, or mixtures of threes and ones. Your wish is my command. Okay, your spirit guides, God especially is telling you. See, God said make a wish. Okay, make a wish. Okay, Celine. Late at night when all the world is sleeping, I stay up and think of you. And I wish on a star that somewhere you are thinking of me too. Oh, 'cause I'm dreaming of you tonight till tomorrow. And for all of my life, and there's nowhere in the world I'd rather be than here in my room, dreaming about you and me. I just wanna hold you close, but so far all I have a dream of you. And I can't wait for the day You have courage to say how much I love you. Yes, I do. I'll be dreaming of you tonight till tomorrow. And for all of my life, and there's nowhere in the world I'd rather be than here in my room, dreaming about you and me. I can't stop dreaming of you. I can't stop dreaming. I can't stop dreaming of you. Late at night when all the world is sleeping, I stay up and think of you. And I still can't believe that you came out to me and said, I love you too. Now I'm dreaming with you tonight till tomorrow. And for all of my life, and there's nowhere in the world I'd rather be than here in my room. I'll be dreaming of you tonight. All right, Celine, dreaming of you. Okay, I did you justice now. Did I do you justice? Bitty bitty bum bum, a bitty bitty bum bum, a bitty 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 bum bum, a bitty 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 bitty. That's all love is. Hey, I saw by the Mexica. Oh, da 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 da. Down, down, down. I see, las personas, and now las personas, da 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 da. Oh, inside my sonas, and now my sonas, da 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 da. You know that I see, bitty bitty bamba, a bitty bitty bamba, a bitty 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 bamba, a bitty 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 bitty. Oh yeah, da 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 da. Bitty bitty bamba, okay? We're not having a concert tonight, Celine, okay? We're not having a concert, okay? Let's take our time tonight. I was trying to sing my remix of your song, okay? She likes when I sing that, okay? I don't be liking it because I like my song, but, you know, I don't really like to sing it because I feel like I be disrespecting people, you know, like, but she really likes it, okay? She's toxic, okay? See? But I'd rather have that toxic because it's for the love of me, each and every day, for the love of me. I'm about to go, y'all. I'm about to go, all right? But yeah, I did a remix to her song Dreaming of You, okay? A verse of it at least. Late at night when all the world is sleeping, I don't stay up and think of you. But you still think of me, 'cause I see you in my dreams saying, fuck you. Well, fuck you too. Now I'm dreaming without you tonight till tomorrow and for all of my life. So see, and then it corresponds to this, okay? See, you still think of me. You obsessed to me. You be all in my dreams, okay? saying fuck me, all right? And I see you, and I don't care enough to even confront your ass. See, get your ass over there. Go somewhere else, okay? You're irrelevant, okay? Trying to make yourself relevant and shit. Anyway, but yeah, I love you guys. Hope this message blessed y'all and y'all enjoyed it. Okay, come back and visit me in the future. Check out these videos, especially if I mention any videos from my past more than once. And you haven't checked them out. Try to do that for yourself, you know, for your own development, okay? For your own self-development, okay? Anyway, but yeah, so hope y'all really enjoyed this though. Bye, baby. I love you so much. Kiss your kids for me too. Okay, I love y'all too. And thank you. I love you, God and God's team, of course, first and foremost. Okay. I love them more. Okay, I love you. I love you. I love you. I thank you from my head down to my feet. I thank you from my head down to my feet. I thank you from my head down to my feet. I thank you from my head, down to my feet. Lord, I love you. I'm done. Okay, I'm done. Okay, but yeah, that's my song, Lord, I love you. Okay. Which is inspired by Cardi B. Okay, she keeps coming out. Okay, what is this Libra woman wanting? Okay, what she want? Okay, God, Libra. Woo. Oh, God, Libra. Okay. That's the song I made up for certain zodiac signs, and that was Libra's song. Okay, since they can't party, you can't party. Since they can't party, you can't. Since they can't party, you can't party. So get your stink ass on. Hey to love, oh hey to love. So the party one was Virgo, and then that one was Leo. Hey to love. See, Leos, I'm not surprised though, because who can't look at the sun? Okay, people don't look at the sun. Like, they avoid saying things to y'all. Okay, I'm closing up. All right. Anyway, but yeah, so that's Leos, and then was another one that was coming to me, Pisces. Gotta go. Pisces. Ain't worry about nothing. They ain't got to tell you nothing, or but God or something like that. But yeah, it's based on French Tana song. And Hater Love, I don't know who sings that, or it's not called Hater Love. It's Baby Love. I don't even know what it is for real. What is it? Baby love, my baby love, and nothing need you now, but you wanna quit. Oh, hate the love, hate the love. But yeah, I'm about to go. Okay, but thank you, God and God's teams, the goddesses and gods in a heavenly realm. Okay. I love y'all again too on the 3D earth too. The God and goddesses, the ones who decided to subscribe and don't just be watching us obsessed. Okay, at least contribute. Okay, you're gonna be up in here blocking, taking up space and shit. Okay. Oh, y'all got a motherfucker y'all can't get off y'all couch. Go get a flea infested dog. Go get a flea infested dog. They'll be out of there. Because I sure wanted to leave. Man, okay. Oh my goodness. Anyway. Or somebody, all they do is watch. All they do is do video games, play video games. I was gonna say watch video games. Maybe they watch video games on YouTube. They don't do nothing to contribute. While everybody else, especially the woman, getting up and going to work every single day. And sometimes these women just start going to work because they don't want to be around this man and looking at this man. They start developing resentment. Okay, they develop resentment. Okay. Here comes the bride, all dressed in white. Here comes the bride, all dressed in white. She is so fine, fresh as wine. Here is the bride, all dressed in white. Okay. Somebody about to get married. I just want to get married. Meet me at the altar with your white dress. Okay, so a lot of y'all disqualified, okay, because you can only wear white once, okay? Anyway, arranged marriage could be significant as well, but I was getting good energy when I'm singing that. I just made up that song, Here Comes the Bride Dressed in White, okay? I did that, okay? I wrote them words, okay? I said them words, I spoke them words, and I claimed them words, okay? Somebody be trying to copy your shit, okay? Trendsetter, you clone like. My pen's better, you don't write. Pay homage or cage rhyme and ungrateful niggas I don't like. Blah. A fuck nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Bang bang. A snitch nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Bang bang. A bitch nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Boom boom. Speak this is, that's that shit I don't like. A smile in my face is what I don't like. They steal your whole sound, that's the sound bite. The media crucify me like they did Christ. They want to find me not breathing like they found Mike. Woo, girl run her mouth on me out of spite. But I never trust a woman, never in my life. I was in too deep like Mackay 5. In that piece so deep I could have drowned twice. Rose gold, Jesus peace with the brown eyes. Eating good vegetarian with the brown eyes. Rice, boys kissing girls. Because it's hot, right? The right way, huh? But unless they use a strap on, then they not dykes. You ain't about that life. You ain't about that life. We hanging out the windows, about to be a Suge night. Free Bo J. Na na da da. Sound to na 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 na. Chief Keef King Louis, this is shy, right? Right, a fuck nigga, that's a shit I don't like, bang bang. A snitch nigga, that's a shit I don't like, bang bang. A bitch nigga, that's a shit I don't like, woo. Snake differ, that's a shit I don't like. I don't like. A snitch nigga, that's a shit I don't like. Fake Gucci, that's a shit I don't like. I'm smoking on this dope, higher than the pipe. And bitch gonna let me hit, she gonna let me fight. She screaming so sad, that's that nigga that I like. I got tattoos on my arm, cause this shit is nice. And I'm spinning virtual clothes, cause I'm living life. Fuck who, this fucking Chief Keef, fuck who don't like. Yeah, in GBE, we gonna so excited, something like that. I be trying, okay? I done so dope. I done so pipe. Running out of work, that's the shit I don't like. She never let me hit. She gave me down twice. And numbing up my phone, that's that it I don't like. Jean jacket with the sleeve cut. Put the pressure on them just when they think that I eased up. 30 for the Cuban, another 30 for the Jesus. Believed in ourselves when nobody else believed us. Suckers. A fuck nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Again, that song came out twice. They want y'all to know, okay? Fraud niggas, y'all niggas, that's that shit I don't like. Yo shit, make believe I'm rapping by my own life. Woo! That's real nigga. Woo! You niggas dead, nigga. Woo! The power's in my hand, niggas. Woo! Get the bitches the chair, nigga. Well, give them the chair. If it's up to me, okay, give them the chair, all right? They did something that bad, okay? They did something that bad. Capital punishment. Okay, Big Pun could be one of your angels. They want to fuck my life. Then they want to take my life. It's so hard. Ooh, catch me in a cherry red 150. Fuck that. Did it who you the cup got? With a big apples, best friend, kidnap you, some, yeah. Best friends, okay? That's my best friend. She a real bad bitch, got her own car. She don't need no lives in the strip club. And a girl go That's my best friend. She a real bad bitch, got her own money. She don't need no nigga in the dance hall. In the gun, 3 drinks in the time, something like that. Is that my bestie in a Tessie? And then I think I'm really growing. Fuck it up in the mirror on the Poland. It's man, you my motherfucking soulmate. And and I think my booty growing. Fuck it up in the mirror, hit them poses. Best friend, you my motherfucking soulmate. Best friend by Sweetie and Doja Cat, or Doja Cat and Sweetie. I don't know how it go, but I like that song. That's my best friend. She a real bad bitch. Yeah, money. She don't need no nigga. Yeah, okay. Beep, beep. Okay. Y'all like them people? Are they good? Or are they the fraud niggas? Y'all niggas, that's that shit you don't like. See, y'all don't like, if people don't like us, like, get away from us, okay? Because we're going to pick up your energy, and what for, okay? What for? Your name or number has been called, and you can't do nothing. Like the celebrity example I was talking about earlier. You can't do nothing. You don't even like us. So we're calling your name, your number, or whatever, and you're ignoring us just because you can. Okay, I should read my song "Uncomfortable Around You." I'm about to find this motherfucker. I was thinking about doing that earlier, but I'm gonna read this and I'm gonna go. Okay, y'all keeping me here again. Okay, and I think I booty growing. Fuck it up in the mirror, hit them poses. Best friend, you my motherfucking soulmate. Somebody, hi Micah. I was thinking about you. Okay, I didn't get there. That's why. My bad. Okay, you were never alone. Okay, I saw what you did. Okay, I saw what you did last summer. Okay, a group of people. Cicely Tyson. Okay, somebody want to fight? Nook, if you book. Okay, I am so precious to God. I'm so precious. So precious to God. Okay, I'm really precious to God. Okay, the way you are, the universe love me. I'm looking for a particular song. Okay, can y'all tell me where it is? All right. Nipsey up here. Okay, I'm gonna just tell y'all who come out. Who was that? There we go, right there. Thank you. Bassett. Okay, yeah, she that cousin who want to fight. You could call her and she'll get anything to come to you. Let my love adorn you. Miguel, by that song by Miguel. God is saying that you are loved and adorned by many. Okay, is that the people pulling on me right now? Okay. They like, please don't go. Stay here, right here. You're in control. Don't go. Don't go. Girls and boys should be together. Don't go. Girls and boys should rule the world. Okay. I don't know who sings that, but it's a longer. I mean, it's an older song. It came out before Around the World. I thought of that song Around the World when I was just singing that too. Ooh, hey, I ain't starting nothing, okay? Don't start nothing, don't be nothing. Anyway, Uncomfortable Around You by me, okay? I wrote this sometime in August last year, particularly the 5th and 6th of August, okay? And this is actually a remix to my song, which is inspired by Nipsey. Okay, so that's why you didn't let me find it until you came out. Yeah, Beyonce came out too. Bass, hi-hat. Deja vu. No, we not doing that again. Deja vu. See, a lot of y'all dreams. And I can't get over you. Cause everything I see is you. And I don't want no substitute. Baby, I swear it's deja vu. And I can't get over you. Cause everything I see, whoa. Okay. Flow is so usual. Wow. Baby girl, you should already know it's age. I'd rather be rapping right now because I'm trying to go. Y'all, I'm really trying to go. But yeah, like deja vu, seeing something and then it's replaying back in your head. And yesterday I did that reading about the visions, like God giving you visions to help you keep hope, okay? And you just need to take them for what it is. That was the underlining message. Just take them for what it is, even if you don't know confirmations or you're not sure what it means. Just take it for what it is. Like, and especially if you get a negative feeling about a certain person once you see them in your dreams, okay? because God is going to reveal more to you based on how you take that information as well, okay? Or remind you of that dream for a reason, okay? And a certain time and stuff like that. But uncomfortable around you. Well, I would say my original one first. I'm uncomfortable. No, I'm sorry. It's called comfortable with me, all right? I'm comfortable with my smile, my style, and my shape. I'm comfortable with my skin, my body, and my waist. I'm comfortable. Even if my hips are too wide to embrace, I'm comfortable. From my head down to my feet, I'm comfortable. Now, you know me, I'm comfortable. Oh, yes, it's true, nigga, I'm comfortable. So, yeah, how about you? I'm comfortable. So don't try to judge my games because I'm so comfortable. To even ask if you feel the same, I'm comfortable. So many niggas want me, I'm comfortable. Plus, they know I'm wild and free, I'm comfortable. So it's best you believe I'm comfortable, very comfortable with me. And I didn't write that so many niggas want me with being conceited in mind. I wasn't trying to be conceited. It's literally because people attack me. And that's what we talked about in a lot of readings, okay? I mean, a lot of this reading, okay? I'm conceited. I got a reason, though. I do have that, but I didn't write that line inspired by that. It could mean that, but, for you even, to take that with you. But like you probably are a person. We did pick up like in a reading, like somebody just can't be faithful no matter how they try and stuff like that. So so many niggas want you. You like that attention. Maybe, I don't know, you crave that attention, or I don't know. I feel like you could appreciate that shit but not end up hurting other people because of it. You could appreciate it and then see it for what it is, like I was talking about with the visions in that video. So definitely check that out. And that video came out more than once here. All right, so now this is my remix to Comfortable with Me, and it's called Uncomfortable Around You. All right. I'm uncomfortable and I try to stay away. I'm uncomfortable, but you stay all up in my face. I'm uncomfortable because you do everything to speak to me. I'm uncomfortable. I just wish you let me be. I'm uncomfortable because every time I speak, you think I'm so comfortable. So you take that chance to ignore me. I'm uncomfortable. You have me so confused, but I'm too comfortable with myself to take on your blues. I'm uncomfortable. That's why I can't ask for help. Because you make me uncomfortable. When you scream, holler, and yelp, I'm uncomfortable. And you sit there and judge me like you ain't never been uncomfortable. Treated like trash, like you ain't free. I'm uncomfortable, but don't you dare worry. Since I'm so uncomfortable, God'll hear my plea. Because God wants me to be comfortable. So God'll make me leave. I'm uncomfortable, so where I'll go, you might as well put an asterisk. I'm uncomfortable, and you done took a mad risk. I'm uncomfortable, and you shouldn't have never tried to flip. I'm uncomfortable. You should have said all that before the trip. I'm uncomfortable, so maybe even before you opened your lips. I'm uncomfortable now. They should have went zip, zip, zip. I'm uncomfortable, but thank you, truly. I'm uncomfortable, but I know when I'm being treated so unruly. I'm uncomfortable, but I do know what I need. I'm uncomfortable because you went back on what we agreed. I'm uncomfortable, and that may be because of greed, but that's okay, because you'll end up just like me. I'm uncomfortable now, but it's just a stop on my path. But when you get here, you're going to think you're the psychopath. I'm uncomfortable. See, you try to judge me, but my uncomfortability is part of your destiny. I'm uncomfortable, so now you'll see what it's like. And crawled on me while I'm doing that. A red ant that always bite no matter what you doing or not doing. All right, they always gonna bite you. Red ant. Sorry. I'm gonna start back. I'm gonna go back a little bit. I'm uncomfortable now, but it's just a step on my path. But when you get here, you're gonna think you're the psychopath, running around in circles, running around. Stop it. I'm uncomfortable. See, you try to judge me, but my uncomfortability is part of your destiny. I'm uncomfortable, so now you'll see what it's like to not feel free, being so uncomfortable as people kick you while you're down and working hard like a bee. I'm uncomfortable, so yeah, now it's your turn. I'm uncomfortable, so now it's best you learn. I'm uncomfortable, but I'm chosen, never deferred. I'm uncomfortable, haha. You try to leave me on the curb. I'm uncomfortable. Wow, that's so absurd. But you know what? I'm still gonna fly like I'm a bird. I'm uncomfortable, very uncomfortable around you. But after this shit, I thank God I would never be bound to you. All right. So I'm gonna go for sure now. Okay. I already closed out the reading, so I hope y'all enjoyed the rest of this message, all this message in totality, and it blessed you, and it will be helpful for you in the future, okay, or the past. All right, it will confirm some shit from the past. Okay, a lot of past energy was up in here. Okay, and Inanna could be close to you as an angel. Okay, Inanna, she was fucked over by her sister. Okay, she sent her really bad to be killed. Okay, Inanna was the high priestess energy, which means God inhabits her. God speaks directly to her, connects directly to her. And our sister, her name starts with an E, ends with an L. I think that's how it goes. It's Sheskio, okay? It's Sheskio or something like that. I only know when it's Sheskigo, I think. Kegels could be significant as well. But I only know it when I'm reading it. But yeah, she set her up. Her sister set her up to be killed. Okay, and I did a reading not too long ago that said God said they ain't gonna be able to crucify Jesus this time. God not about to waste time proving that. Okay, see, God is impatient right now. God is not trying to deal with you. Get the fuck over there. Go somewhere else. Okay, or before I have to remove you forcefully. Okay, it's a gated community. Please get the fuck off our property. Versace, 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 Versace. 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 That's Drake and Migos, right? Versace. Okay, Takeoff could be one of your angels. But yeah, yeah, Versace is significant. Brand names could be coming or brand deals even. All right, but yeah, I'm gonna leave it for luxury. Yeah, like Lux. Okay, y'all gonna be living in luxurious lives. Okay, living my life like it's golden. Living my life like it's golden. Yeah, I'm taking my own freedom. See, I do my own shit. Okay, take my own development. Okay, that's Jill Scott. Okay, let's take a long walk around the park after dark. Getting in the way of what I'm feeling. You're getting in my way. Here comes you and your big mouth talking about me, talking that you see me on 21st Street. Oh no. See, if you keep lying to my man girlfriend, I'm gonna take out my earrings and whip your tail. $5.99, something like that. Getting in the way. See, this bitch, this karmic, this temporary, she don't deserve to be called a karmic, because karmic just means lesson anyway, okay? Whether they platonic or romantic anyway. They temporary, okay? Move out our path. Okay, go somewhere else. Get the fuck on. Get the fuck on now. Okay, that's my cheer. Okay, that's my cheer or chant. Okay, y'all been good this time. Okay, you got to make somebody have to buy something. Okay, or exchange energy by liking the video, or by actually subscribing in order to chat. Not many people chat after that. That's crazy. Oh well. Oh wow. I'm living my life like it's golden. Love and happiness. No matter what you try to put in my feet. Love and happiness comes to me. It was so many songs just came. Okay, joyful, happy day. And it was another one. It was I don't know. It was another one too. I don't know. Anyway, I'm about to go, y'all. I love you guys so much. Ooh, this one is really long. I did not mean to be here this long. Okay. Next time, all right. You spoiled. They spoiled. The spirit is spoiled. Okay. But I like spoiling them. All right. But y'all gonna pay for this. Y'all gonna pay. Energy is real. Okay. We'll talk later. We'll talk offline. Okay. I love you guys so much. Anything you want in this reading to come true, I hope it comes true for you and for you soon. I love you, baby. Kiss me through the phone. I see you later on. We know that like that. I love you so much. That's Kiss Me Through the Phone with Sammy. Oh no, Soulja Boy and Sammy, okay? Soulja Boy, tell him. This right here is my swag. The hella nut swag. Something like that. My pretty boy swag. Pretty boy swag. Hey, pretty boy swag. Yeah, it's a fine man up in this energy, okay? Give us that love and happiness. Let us be joyful, joyful. Love me until the end. I was singing, oh, happy day. All day. Those clowns keep on coming out back to back. Those, the last two, Joyful, Joyful, and Happy Day is from Sister Act 2 movie. Lauryn Hill could be significant, those names. Jason. Is his name Jason Weaver? I can't remember. I never could remember unless I'm looking at it. I was thinking about another song. I bring you flowers every day just to roll you in the head. Well, I'm feeling fine. I'm right on time. I know I get my way. You're just what I need. You're just what I need. Not everything works as it seems. That's so hard to believe. Yeah. Dun, dun, yeah. You got me feeling these butterflies inside. In your locker I would hide the truth. It's only you I see, and you're just what I need. I bring you flowers every day just to roll you in the head. Well, I'm feeling fine, I'm right on time. I know I'll get my way. And you're just what I need. And you're just what I need. Not everything works as it seems. That's so hard to believe. Yeah, yeah. So I went down to the record store, picked my head up off the floor. The truth, it's only you I see, and you're just what I need. If it's my word that you feel, I think you make it very clear. Well, I'm feeling fine, I'm right on time. I know I'll get my way. You're just what I need. You're just what I need. Not everything works as it seems. That's so hard to believe. Yeah. Yeah. You're in the car. Okay, somebody get in the car. Okay. You get in the car. You get a car. You get a car. Oprah. Aquarius. Anyway, I'm not supposed to be reading no more, okay? But that is Rufus King, Just What I Need, okay? Yeah, da, da, da. Somebody plays the drum, the guitar, something like that. Or musical instruments, okay? Somebody younger self, or they did that when they were younger and they stopped, okay? Dun, 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 dun. That's all I learned. I don't even know the song. Is that the Fever song? Is that from that movie Carmen, or is it on the Fighting Temptations? I can't remember. Because they try to cast her out. It looked like the same thing in both movies. I can't remember. But they both star Beyonce, okay? You got me fever. I can't remember what movie it's on, though. And it's at the beginning. I think it's on Carmen, okay? I used to actually just like that movie because Beyonce was in it. Actually, any movie I liked with Beyonce in it, I kind of liked it because she was in it. Yeah. And not to, say, like, I'm not obsessed with her. I just value her work, and I understand she had to try certain things to be good at it, or like, especially if that's not what she focused on. So somebody could be trying or like be mad at you because you broke out of a certain shell, or or you're doing something they didn't know you to do. Some of these bitches don't know you. Some of these niggas don't know you like that. Get back. You don't know me like that. Look, that song keep coming out too. Ludacris, somebody's name could be Chris, okay? Looser. Lucifer, Luther. I was trying to say Luther. Lucifer, you know, see, Satan keep coming out in some type of way. Satan, okay, Satan. Satan, okay. I'm not talking to the devil. It's more devils around y'all than it is with me and in this environment and all that type of shit. Just trust and believe that. And if we got devils in our environment, they roll by themselves, okay? They don't need nobody else, okay? They can sit and eat by themselves too, all right? They could be by themselves. Some of these bitches, some of these niggas can't either, but you can't never catch them by themselves. And most of the time, motherfuckers be talking shit because they know they ain't gonna never be by themselves, okay? I've been trying to go forever. But yeah, thank you, God and God's team, for your messages today. I hope I did y'all justice. All you guys, please come back and visit me in the future. Like the video if you haven't already, especially if you stayed up until now. I've been supposed to go. I think I gave them 40 extra minutes or something. 30 extra minutes, okay? Before I actually was trying to go. I don't know, but that's a lot. But it wasn't a waste of time. I was thinking about that song by Usher and Ella Mai, Don't Waste My Time. It's not a waste of time. I actually always enjoy it, but I'm tired, you know, like, and sometimes I forget to drink water or drink something, you know, and I'll just be here because I can't miss a beat, you know. But, you know, it's a pleasure, you know, especially if that's y'all pulling on my energy. I know it's spirit. I know that. But if it's y'all contributing, you know, you helping them pull that side, okay, it's okay. It's okay. All right. But yeah, I love you guys. Have a great day or night whenever you're watching this. I love you, baby. I love you, my son. Ooh, our big boy. I didn't know which one I was going to sing. Our big boy, he's so intelligent. Our big boy, our big boy, our big boy. He's so precious. My baby tunes into my readings, whether he's asleep or awake, some type of way. He lets me know he's tuned in, or he tuned in, or know what my message was, okay? Yeah, it's so sweet. It's so beautiful, you know, like, I think if I didn't have this power, I think I would probably go crazier, you know. I probably would. I would get crazy. I get crazy in containment, though. But, you know, I did a reading about that not too long ago, too. But, yeah, like, it makes people uneasy how calm and patient I've been, I guess, in this whole situation. Like, they're expecting me to be something else, whether they're expecting me out of concern or they're expecting me out of in another way, you know, like in a negative way, you know, like they're expecting me to be more than what I am now. And that goes to show, like, people do things on purpose, since there is the negative way, you know, existing in this energy. Like, people do things on purpose to get to me, and don't even realize they're actually hurting the kid too. Like, it's crazy. But I'm gonna leave it there. If y'all don't know, my son was taken from me, and we found out it was his own, the woman who called her his nephew, okay? I mean, her nephew. Him. See, I did it again. But yeah, the woman that calls him her nephew. You know, bye, you guys. I love y'all. Have a great day or night whenever you're watching this. I'm tired of talking about you. Look, all obsessed with my energy. You projecting now. You projected because you can't see right now, and then you about to put in a pin in it later. Well, that balloon gonna pop, okay? Because I ain't gonna be there. All right, it's gonna be a balloon or something that you can pop with that pin. All right, bye. Bye, y'all. I love y'all. Kisses to all. Okay, all the good ones, of course. You know who you are. Okay, you know very well.